Are you gonna just hop into the set review?
Yeah, I guess so. I was about to
Sure.
try to pull off some bullshit, but I couldn't.
I'm sorry.
I had the Susano in my hand,
I'm sorry,
but I
Tessero.
only had. I just barely didn't have enough hybrids in my hand or trash, so I was gonna try to evolve the Gabumon up to Devimon to try to I don't know, draw into all the things I needed.
I'm sorry.
Look at what you've done.
It's
for
probably
him.
not enough though, since you had 4 bodies and destroying just one dude wasn't going to be enough.
Gomenasai. I'm sorry.
So it wasn't going to be enough
Bully.
anyway. I had this idea for the deck too, right? Where it's Raihimon doesn't care for dying because he spawns a new, new Koichi when he dies, and then you can Sphinx to destroy your own dudes, and you fill your trash, and then you eventually just finish them off with Susano. But it just never came into fruition. You were killing me too fast, and I wasn't seeing the cards I needed soon enough.
Okay. 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 The new one is up. New stream is up.
Alright, are you gonna stream or share your screen?
I can.
Just so we don't have to deal with the.
I can do that. Yeah. I really need to upgrade my PC, dude. My PC is a fucking shit show. It's 7 years old. Holy shit. Yeah, right. Okay.
Max may be bad, but at least they don't randomly blue screen.
I mean,
re-advertises stream now that since you crashed.
Yeah, he did.
I posted it. If people find it, they find it. Otherwise,
it's nothing but a sellout.
It happens, bro. I'm not gonna tweak about it. If they find it, they find it. Okay. Whoop. Alright. Okay.
Also, I have to say, the art this set is really incredible.
I love the art this set, dude. Absolutely adore the art this set. Okay.
Alright, are we just waiting for people to stream?
Yeah. I'll give people a few moments to get in.
Alright, I'm gonna keep doing my homework in the meantime.
You're good, bro. Okay. Oh yeah. What's happening? Okay. Do you think the black color has a future? Yeah, I do. I think it's going in a really good direction overall. I think BT6 black was really good, and I think BT7 black is really interesting, if nothing else. I think they've said in an interview that they recognize that black is a weaker color compared to the other 5, and so they're gonna try and work on it. Your stream always seems to abruptly end on YouTube. It's not YouTube's fault, it's my computer's, because I keep blue screening. I definitely need new computer parts. My computer is 7 years old. But parts are really expensive right now, so that's not within the budget. But yeah, I think black's gonna get there. Black is gonna get there. I'm a very firm believer in the color. Very firm. Okay. We went from 40 people, now we're at 12 because the stream crashed. I am sad. Big sad. But it's okay.
Leave the stream back in.
Bad content.
Bad content, dude. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. People will come eventually. We're at 15 already. It's going up. Alright. So, set review time.
Starting?
Yeah, we can start
set review time.
We can start the set review. Okay. Alright, number 1, Kupuriamon. Honestly, I'm pretty okay with this egg. I'm actually pretty okay with this, frankly. It's very generic. It's another way for Red to get DP boost that doesn't rely... Or rather, it's another way for Red to achieve DP boost. I'm cool with this. I'm pretty okay with this. This is like a 7 out of 10 for me, frankly.
The tamers are being played more, so having tamer in play is easier to pull off. I think I see this being played in Bond decks if people keep playing it because they're going to be playing.
True.
Because they're going to continue playing, Taichis and those because they need to.
Makes sense.
And because they're super aggro, it's going to make their their Deltamons bigger without having to rely on Nimon
yeah.
and have to only be able to attack security to get that boost. Deltamon being able to attack over shit is gonna be huge.
That's a really good point. That's a really good point. I didn't even think about Deltamon. Yeah, no, Caprimon 8 out of 10 egg. All of a sudden, 8 out of 10.
Deltamon.
All right, Bocomon. Well, for those of you that were on the stream earlier, you saw the power of the Buka. The power of the Buka. 10 out of 10. All right.
It's a pretty good egg.
It actually is a really good egg. Like, okay, in a non-meme scenario, this is actually a pretty good egg. Not gonna lie, pretty good. In the context of like a Kaiser Nail style deck, this memory proc is super easy and it makes a lot of your plays very, very strong. Metal Garurumon suddenly becomes 2-cost overall. Leopardmon becomes 3. I think that has a lot of utility. Kaiser Nail becomes a 3-cost option, etc. Like, it's just overall a really good egg. It's hard to splash it into any blue deck, like say Upamon is, but for what it wants to accomplish, it does it very well. So because it's not a generic egg, I give it a 7 out of 10. Being real. What is this? Pusurimon?
Not good. It's okay.
I think it's okay.
It might come up specifically for like Rasenmon. Like when you do Rasenmon, right? He's like minus 12k total. Like his opponent's like minus is a 13k ancient.
True.
The extra 1k will come out.
Also snipe.
Maybe this actually does have utility because then you suddenly snipe a lot more to the board. You hit like those really weird increments, right? I can see that because suddenly the 4k becomes a 5k and that hits a lot more. Okay, I can see that.
Wargrowl kind of.
If you're gonna Digiburst stuff away anyway, then Pusurimon.
Also, yeah, if you just play Wargrowl normally, that has a lot of utility.
Yeah, it's not a bad egg. It's okay, I think.
I think it's a 7 out of 10. Actually, now that I'm looking at it from a different perspective, I can see it.
Wargrowls tend to be played in like in decks that have like other win cons besides Rasenmon, like Dorugreymon, which would rather have you playing Koromon. But if you're playing something that tends to like Digiburst your entire stack away, then you might as well just play Pusurimon. Otherwise, you're getting nothing.
I actually see this getting value with Red Rise Greymon. I can see that because then suddenly now you can snipe for -1 Digivolve, assuming you don't pass turn, which you probably won't by that point, and then you can swing, and then you essentially -3, and 3k hits a lot of like sweet spots. I can see that. Okay, real quick. When will Bandai learn? They need to stop printing specific black cards for archetypes only. What good is an archetype if the color it's in doesn't have a good foundation to support it? Very true. Black for a very long time was very hodgepodge-like, where it was just stealing gimmicks from different colors. But we saw BT6. BT6 was a lot of very good generic black support. So I think we're just inevitably waiting. Okay, how do I phrase this? Bandai, in an interview, was like, hey, we understand black is a relatively weak color. We're going to try to improve that. We should see those changes in set 8. If we go by like Bandai's timeline of things. And so, if you guys noticed, in set 4, right, we got Nidhogg. Set 3, we had HVD. And then set 5, 6, and 7 green was relatively tame, right? It's Bandai addressing it's Bandai making green pay for its sins or whatever, some shit like that.
What sins?
Yeah, green is innocent. Please be green. But I think for the most part, I think set 8. I'm very optimistic for black in set 8 because that should be when Bandai implements those changes because Bandai plans these sets ahead of time. That's why yellow, despite being such a huge problem in BT4, continued to be a problem in BT5. It's because Bandai already planned BT5 ahead of time. They didn't realize how big of an issue yellow would be. And I think that's just most card games in general, frankly. Let's see. Yeah. BT7 is immediately under the generic power. Yeah, okay. Alright, Koromon. When attacking, reveal the top card of your deck and place it on top or bottom.
If you're playing Gacha, it's kind of necessary.
Is it?
Gotcha.
Is it?
It's a scry 1.
I guess.
It increases the chances of pulling what you need.
Honestly, I'm kind of inclined. I don't know if this is necessary or not, because you have a lot of different ways to scry or stack your deck now, right? I feel like maybe
this is not that many. And this is just one of them. It's a Tama, which is low.
I feel like you would actually benefit more from playing a DP game Digi-Egg, because then you can Mega Gargo for 12k instead of 11, right? I feel like if you play Gacha Green, I feel like you're kind of inclined to play Mega Gargomon because it's one of the few level 6s that you actually like have pressure, right? So I feel like playing a DP gain egg actually has a lot more merit to it.
You can get DP gain from other sources like Tordamon.
Yeah.
True.
Kabuterimon, Agumon, Tortomon.
Okay. Dorugreymon. One of your words are hard. This is a good egg in the context of Doru. Also, thank you Ryan Phoenix for subscribing. Much appreciated. Also, I like how all the other art, it's like happy time, and then Dorugreymon is like, I will end you, I will kill you.
Yeah. The X-Antibody world is really
it really be harsh out there. Shit is harsh out there, yeah. But yeah, I think Dorugreymon in the context of its own archetype is pretty good. I think Kokomon
Let's replace the cards that you're adding to the stack.
Kokomon is one of the worst Tamas we've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
I think this Tama is absolute garbage fire. Once again, Demi-Meramon supremacy.
Like, this effect is gonna be when attacking the top 3 cards of your deck most of the time, because even when you're running plenty of Tamers, you're not guaranteed to see them.
Yeah.
And Tamers are such a narrow hit point, right? Especially for only top 3. You might as well just be playing BT1 or BT2 Pagumon, because that's a guaranteed discard for top
that
of
is
your
true.
deck.
BT1 Pagumon does literally the same thing.
So.
Somebody mentioned that Dorugreymon is not a X-Antibody Digimon. Is that true?
It's not on the card.
Oh, interesting.
I'll have to double check the wiki if that's a mistake.
I mean, yeah, the thing is there's a lot of weird stuff, because, like, there's some cards that have, like, different...
Oh, like Mame
attributes.
Tyranno? Yeah, Mame Tyranno should be an X-Anti, yeah.
I mean, Dorugreymon should be an X-Antibody, but it might not matter for, for Tama specifically in this game. Because it's not like Digitama are allowed to, stay on the battle area or something.
Right.
So unless something, counts the amount of X-Antibodies that are in your trash or something.
Does nothing do that? I thought Doru did, or Dorugre.
Doru does it from stack.
Oh, okay. Alright, moving on to red. Toy Agumon. What may appear to be a Monodramon clone, you would be wrong. And the reason why? Monodramon has Dra in its name, so we can play Heir of the Dragons. Yeah.
Wow, good one.
Well, Toyago has Agu in his name, so he can be grabbed back by Agumon Expert.
True.
Monodramon can be searched by Dracomon.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, okay.
We'll move on to the next card.
Flamemon. Flamemon is on play, reveal top 4 of your deck. Just add 1 card with Hybrid or Takuya or Susano. Okay. I mean, I can respect it. It's a searcher.
It's another searcher.
It's another searcher, and its on delete effect is really good. This ability to play Takuya for free is really, really good. Because if you do like a Gunimon promo, for example, and you go into the Ancient Gray, you swing, you pop your stack, and then you get a Takuya for free, plus an Aguni for free. Really good, really good, really, really good. I like that ESS a lot.
Yeah, it's gonna be really strong for the
here we go.
hybrid red deck.
I would be good.
Hackmon, baby! Alright!
Because you can anyway.
Alright. Hackmon, ESS, when attacking, once your turn, check top 5, add all sisters to your hand. Pretty good.
Nutty.
Pretty good. Pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking good.
The name too. Hackmon search Hackmon.
Hackmon be searching Hackmon out here.
Hackmon search Hackmon.
That's a good card. I don't need to say anything else. Guys, this is an amazing card. My only concern, I have a concern, and it's that you accidentally bot deck your Jesmon or save your hack. Because those are kind of your only win cons. But like that point, I feel like it's so minuscule compared to the amount of advantage you generate. So
yeah.
This is a win attacking effect on an inheritable, so you're generally going to be using this when you already have like a savior hack or Jesmon. You're swinging like a just stack and activating this effect generally.
Right. Yeah, I can see that. Okay. Tuskmon. When Digivolving, one of your Digimon gets plus 2k DP for the turn. Isn't this just Meramon? Isn't this like very similar to
different
Meramon?
stats.
Well, Meramon gives plus 3, but Tuskmon is a 4 cost to drop. Okay. Burning Greymon.
I mean, Tuskmon is a classic, so it's nice he's in the game, I guess.
I really like Tuskmon art, by the way. That art is really nice. Okay. Burning Greymon.
Not Greymon.
Oh yeah, Richramon. That's right. Okay, you may Digivolve this card from your hand onto one of your red Tamers as if the Tamer is a level 3. When Digivolving, if a card with Hybrid or Takuya is in its source, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 4k or less. I mean, yeah. Seems...
It's a hybrid.
It's a hybrid. You play it. It's very generic, very straightforward. Nice removal. 1 cost removal potentially. I can vibe with it. All right, Brachiomon. 7/3, 10 drop. If you care about DP, this is nice, but I don't think we care about DP too much at the current state of
Metal
things.
Tyrannomon without the Tyrannomon name.
It is Metal Tyranno without a Tyranno name. Yeah, actually though, you're right. Wait, really? Is it the same stat line?
Yeah.
BT1 Metal Tyranno.
It is the same stat line. Okay. One is a Cyborg, and the other is, I'm assuming, a Plesiosaur.
It's a Brachiosaur.
Alright. Metal Greymon. Metal Greymon is... I can play Wargarurumon and... Oh my god, wait, my brain just exploded. Guys, I can play Wargarurumon and Whale.
Well, don't forget that Whale can't call any level 5s besides Whale. Unless you want a Kaiser Nail.
No, it's fine. We'll just put Kaiser Nail into the deck. It's fine. Okay. On play, if you have a Tamer in play, gain 2 memory. If you don't have a Tamer in play, you may play a red Tamer from your hand. ESS, once per turn, when one of your opponent's Digimon is deleted, you gain memory. I actually think this card is really good. I actually think this card is really
generic,
good.
Yeah.
It's a very generic card. It is either you either get a Tamer plus a body, or it's a 5-cost level 5. I can dig it. I can dig this a lot. Its ESS is also very solid. I actually think this is a really strong card.
It could herald the return of like drop 5 evolve into 6 style decks that used to be really popular in JP around the BT5 meta.
I agree.
No, you play this in old Garurumon. You play it and gain memory, or get a Tamer out.
Oh.
Actually, yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah, you could crest this out. Yeah.
Hot.
Wait, you could do that. BT3 Crest Garuru, rip a Metal Gray. I can see that. Okay, okay. Now we're cooking, bro. Now we're fucking cooking. Alright. Aldemon. I already know this card's cracked.
Nutty card.
This card's cracked.
Insane card.
When one of your Digimon with a Tamer in its Digivolution source digivolves into this card from your hand, reduce the cost of this by 2. So it's a 1-cost Evo, by the way. When you digivolve into this, if you have a hybrid in its source, you gain plus 4k DP. It's a 1-cost level 5. That card, it's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Also, with Takuya in source, it checks for 2 checks at 12k.
Yep. With Takuya and with Takuya in the source,
Or
it is
16k.
It is
actually.
yeah,
14k.
yeah.
I can't count.
Yeah, 14, right? Okay.
Yeah,
ESS.
14,
When you have a Digimon with hybrid or 10 warriors in its source, you get you don't activate option card security effects. That's so good.
That's
so good. That's so good. Aldemon is a 10 out of 10 card. Very, very easily. Very easily. Okay. Avenge Kidmon. Tessera, you want to take this one?
Tethro molding.
Tessera, you want to take this one?
This is an interesting card. Reduces its play cost for each Tamer or for each option in both players' trash, and then when you play it, all options in both players' trash go back to the bottom of their deck. This is also 3 Musketeers? Yes, and 3 Musketeers. So it's like it completely undoes 3 Musketeers win condition for both you and your opponent. And then it destroys an 8DP or 8KDP or a 3 Musketeer if it cost is at least 5 or lower. This is anti 3 Musketeer for lore reasons. Which is why it's the way it is. But I feel like this is pretty playable in decks outside of the specific matchup, because in say security control, you're already playing a lot of options. This is a way to refill your deck, and just 5 cost popping 8k drop an 11 drop is pretty hot. It's pretty on value, honestly.
Okay.
Yep.
So somebody pointed this out, and is that Avenge Kid seems like it very much so seems like a sideboard kind of card, and I would agree with that. It does seem very sideboard-esque like a card. If 3 Musketeers becomes a big thing in the meta, I definitely could see decks just splashing one or two of this in their main deck. And the thing about Digimon, you cycle so much in this game. Every time you digivolve, you draw 1, and so oftentimes you see your 1 and 2 ofs. So I could, if Musket becomes a big thing in BT7, definitely could see maybe like 1 or 2 kids. I can see that.
I see 1 or 2 kids in security control. No matter
I could see that in security control. Yep, I can see that.
8KDP pop's not bad, especially for like only 5 memory or less.
True.
It's like on par with Atomic Blaster, and you get a body on top of that.
True. Very good point. Very good point. Very great point. Okay. EmperorGreymon. Alrighty. 4 costs, 12,000 DP. When Digivolving Blitz. Alright, and then once per turn, when this Digimon is blocked, you can unsuspend it and then gain a memory for every source that has hybrid in its trait. I think this card is great. I think this card is really, really, really good. The Blitz mechanic is really powerful because you can just end games off of it. So Alda plus Takuya for 2, and then Blitz for like that last swing, I think is really strong. And then if they block it, you can just unsuspend, and then you can just swing again. I think that's also really strong. Somebody in chat said, does Bandai actually think we'll be replacing all of the rookies in our deck with Evo Tamers? No, I think you are heavily incentivized to play level 3s still in this deck. Because those level 3s...
You can run 12 Flamemons, dude.
Yeah, you can run 12 Flamemons. And every Flamemon is a hybrid. That's another EmperorGreymon. That's another EmperorGreymon memory gainer. Really, really strong. EmperorGreymon is overall a fantastic card. Very, very powerful.
You need to run as much. You're incentivized to run as much hybrids as possible to fulfill the evolution conditions for Takuya.
Yeah, 100%. All right, Chaosdramon. Yeah. This is a mouthful of text. Jesus Christ. Okay. It is a 4-cost red-black. Your Machinedramon can digivolve into this card from your hand for a cost of 1. When digivolving, you may place 1 red or black level 5 with Cyborg and its trait from your hand or trash on top of this card's source to delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 6k or less for every level 5 with Cyborg. You give up your protection from your Machinedramon. In exchange, you potentially have a really strong semi-board wipe. Maybe like a 1 or 2 up, honestly.
Yeah, maybe 1 or 2 up, because it feels like a tech for like. So you're playing the Machinedramon deck. You're generally playing a lot of memory, even with all the cost reduction for the Machinedramon. And typically, since it's a blocker, your opponent might like try to beat that by going wide to like do more bodies than you can block, which you punish really hard by going to Chaosdramon. Issue with that is that an intelligent player will probably see that coming, and instead using all that memory, they'll probably just go into their own win condition instead.
Yeah, definitely. I think Machinedramon is actually a really cool deck overall. I think it's like a high tier do. It's really powerful if you can get it set up. Chaosdramon is just a really interesting addition to that.
It's a cool finisher. Like if your opponent spams out
it's a cool finisher. Opponent's spamming blockers, you can use that to get rid of it. I think the issue with that is that like Machinedramon's not a very heavily aggressive deck. It doesn't like clear security really quick and then force your opponent into a position where they need to wall up behind blocker. If it was, then this would be fantastic. Otherwise, I'm not so sure.
So Metal Greymon is a cyborg, the new one. The new Metal Greymon's a cyborg. Okay. The Megadramon, Gigadramons. Let's see. Security attack plus. Piercing. Yeah. What does Andromon get? Blocker. What do you get? Reboot.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of them that are giving security attack plus. And a couple of them that do are like conditional, like say the BT7 Metal Greymon.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Definitely, I'm gonna keep my eye out on the Machinedramon deck. I can see that.
I've seen a couple of people like suggest that like, oh, you can punish Jessamon because you cleared out all their sisters and attack over it. The issue is that Jessamon players are already used to playing around Nidhoggmon, and they'll do the same for this. They'll just not swing the second time and keep their Jessamon standing.
Very true. Very true.
Also, who cares about popping their Sistermons when you're just already dead?
Okay, moving on to blue. Gomamon, when played from a source, draw 2. Cracked.
It's cracked in the Waymon deck, yeah.
This card is cracked, boys. This card is freaking amazing. Alright, Strabimon, it's the same thing as Flamemon. Very good generic card. Really great. Shellmon. Fantastic art. 4-drop 6k.
Yeah. That's a new stat line for Vanillas, at least.
That is a new stat line.
Time will tell if that becomes relevant. It's almost Vegemon, except for it costs 1 more to evolve.
True. Okay, Kumamon. You may digivolve this card on top of your blue tamers for 2, and when digivolving, trash one of your opponent's Digimon from the bottom of their source. What makes this different from Lobomon? Lobomon has 5k DP. Kumamon has 4.
Yep.
If you ask me, personally, Kumamon is cooler. So we play Kumamon, boys.
Kumamon's great when combining with his with his tamer because of the lockdown potential.
Yeah,
Kumamon cute.
Kumamon Poggies, dude. Okay, Kendo Garurumon. Yeah. Wait, we didn't get a new Lobomon, really?
Nope. We didn't get a new
I thought we were
Agumon either.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right. We didn't get a new Aguni. That's right. I'm tripping. Okay.
But there's already 2 of each of those because of the promos.
Right. Okay. Garurumon. If a card with hybrid or Koji is in the source against jamming, I can vibe with that. That's not bad.
For the turn. So it retains it if you want to evolve into the new Beowulf.
Oh, true. True. Also, this is just really easy ancient Garurumon support. Right? Because you guarantee the double swing. That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I can respect that. I can respect that a lot, actually. I like that a lot. All right, my personal favorite hybrid, Korikakumon. This is my personal favorite. When digivolving, one of your opponent's Digimon without sources can't attack or block. It's just Sorrow Blue.
So which Tommy already does.
Yeah, Tommy.
So you can use Sorrow Blue and Sorrow Blue.
Extra Sorrow
Blue.
Who knows if that's going to be good because Hexcloud didn't turn out to be good, but this could be better because it's lower to the ground, so you can be a bit more aggressive.
Well, no, I think the bigger thing though is that you can't digivolve over the target and then swing.
True.
It's Sorrow Blue is a better effect than Hexplow. Because Hexplow's entire issue is, oh, I digivolved over it and now I can swing again. And that's dumb as fuck. Fuck you. Sorrow Blue. Alright.
Daipenmon. Yeah.
He's funny.
For every card that doesn't have a source, draw 1. And while a card with hybrid in the source, none of your opponent's level 3s can attack. Rookie Rush, be gone!
Be gone.
Okay.
See, now you play Shakomon, Daipenmon, and Hexablow in the same deck to really say...
Oh, dude, I had a thought. You play yellow base, and then you play the Waymon engine, and then so you just Waymon or Leopardmon out the Mimicmon. And then go +2 memory. Just a thought. Okay. Beowulfmon. When one of your Digimon with a tamer in its source digivolves, okay, so it's a 1-cost Evo. When attacking, you may return 1 card with hybrid and straight from this bounce.
Level 4.
Yeah. Okay. So somebody pointed out, why does Aldemon have an ESS and Beowulfmon doesn't? Well, Aldemon is just a beat stick until you digivolve over it. Beowulfmon is actually removal.
Yeah.
It's 1-cost removal, by the way. I think that's fair trade. I think that's a fair trade.
It is alright.
Yeah, I think it's just solid. You play it. Dorugreymon. It's the same as Metal Greymon, except we have actual access to Kaiser Nail, so automatically this is like significantly better.
And when unsuspended, you gain a memory. Effect.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
It's pretty good. This is a really good card. Definitely a really, really good card. I don't know about it taking an SR slot, but it's a really good card.
That is an SR. That's kind
Waymon,
of
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. We're done. All right,
moving action is busted with King Waymon.
King Waymon, 10 out of 10.
Lord Knight except.
We're done.
Yeah.
It is literally just blue Lord Knightmon.
Without the DP boost, I guess. Which makes it a little bit more fair.
But it draws so much more. Mm-hmm. It has so much more memory manipulation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, costing 4 doesn't really matter in blue because
not
you have sparks and shit.
Mm-mm.
And you pay it off in spades with Bocomon plus whatever else you managed to cook up.
For sure. Waymon 10 out of 10. Waymon best deck. Fight me. Whoever wants to fight me. All right. MagnaGarurumon.
MagnaGarurumon's hot.
This card is really good. This card is really, really great. When did you evolving? When it's hacking. Oh, so it's both, right? It's like either or.
Yeah, it's both.
Okay. Once per turn, you can bounce 1 card with hybrid from the source to your hand to return one of your opponent's Digimon with the same level as a return card to the owner's hand. And then once per turn, when an effect adds a card to your hand, you may unsuspend one of your Digimon. This is really good. This is really good. Wait, what's up?
Dude, I've been having a lot of...
Yeah, you can unsuspend one of your Digimon. It can be anything. I've seen people pulling off combos where they like...
It unsuspends any of your Digimon.
I've seen combos of people like, swing Ancient Greymon, then evolve up a tamer into MagnaGaru to unsuspend it and swing again.
Yep, I saw that video too. Yep.
Okay. So really, really big thing, guys. The hybrid stuff is really fucking generic.
It is not color locked.
It is not color locked. So you can, in fact, play EmperorGreymon, MagnaGarurumon as a single deck. That do exist. That is a thing.
I don't know if it's better than either or individually. But
no, I don't think it is, but it's super cool.
It's very funny.
Yeah, MagnaGarurumon on average is going to bounce back at level 5. That's really strong.
No, level 6. You can put MagnaGarurumon because you're typically going to be
Oh, you're right. You shove
just
it.
put Magna
you're
Guru in
right.
the source, and you bounce back a level 6
You're right. It can bounce back a 6
for 3 memory
Wait,
because you gain back a memory off Koji effect.
Wait. Is Susano a 10 legendary?
No,
No,
Is he a hybrid?
he's not a hybrid.
Nope.
Oh, what is he?
can't shove him on.
He's a vaccine.
Damn it!
He's a mega vaccine.
I asked that too.
Damn it! Okay, whatever. Anyway,
testing it.
MagnaGarurumon's cracked. This card's really good. The card's actually a lot better than I gave it credit for, and I already thought it was good.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty mediocre, and then I saw a video of it, and it just it couldn't pop off just super fast. Like with
link
the
me that video later.
jamming
Link me
swing.
that video later.
I got you.
On demand bounce to level 6 for like 3 to 4 memory. Is
No,
really,
that's really good.
Yeah, it
That's
gives you-
really
it gives you
good.
a lot of removal.
I like this a lot. I like this a lot,
Guys.
guys.
Shoved in whatever.
I like this card a lot. Okay.
Yep.
Ancient Mega Theory. How do you Mega
Mega
Theory?
Theory mod.
Megatheriumon.
Mega Theoremon.
Draw all the cards.
Okay. For each card, trash one from the each. Yeah, you're gonna send their entire source to the yeet. And then for every Digimon without a source, draw 2.
It's okay.
Y'all like
Draw your deck, bro.
y'all like Pot of Greed on crack,
Look at his face.
dude. I feel like this
He's getting ready to eat all the cards. That
this
he's
ancient warrior, I feel like it's so like underappreciated. It's such a cool design. So it's pretty cool. I definitely want to fuck around with ancient. Okay, moving on to
It
yellow.
feels like it's not that impactful on the actual board, though.
No, I don't think it
strips
is
all
either.
the sources, but then it doesn't do anything to them afterward.
I don't think it's very impactful.
Drawing cards
either.
isn't inherent value unless you get like some effect that when you draw a card do something.
Right.
There's not a lot of those that actually
Hey,
like. I don't know.
Honestly, guys, if we rate the colors, red, it's like a 9 out of 10, right? It's like a 9 out of 10. Blue, it's like a 9 out of 10. Honestly, I actually think blue's like a 10 out of 10. Honestly,
Yeah, between Greymon and like
MagnaGarurumon.
MagnaGarurumon seems pretty good.
I think EmperorGreymon is the better deck. But, I think blue overall got better support between the two of those. But,
Yep.
Yeah, I'm biased. I think I like removal a lot, or being able to like control the board a lot. So I think I really like MagnaGarurumon more than EmperorGreymon. But that's based on like my biases and how I like to play the game and how I what I consider to be a good effect. You know, I'm more into effects that like aren't strictly boosting up yourself as much as it is messing with your opponent.
I think... I don't know. EmperorGreymon is just such a strong card. But yeah, definitely blue is super cracked. Okay, moving on to yellow. Harrismon. We finally got the little shit from Redigitize. Or not Redigitize. What's the app? Is it Redigitize?
No, it's Rearise.
Rearise. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, when this card is trashed, okay, it's just Lalamon. It's just
Yes.
good. It's just good generic. I'm fine with this, honestly.
Yeah, it's about time Yellow had theirs.
Oh, okay.
Yellow deserves
Cracked.
nothing.
When attacking, once per turn, if you have exactly 3 security, gain 2 memory. This card's
In the
good.
deck it's really good. And the card in the deck it's built for, you're gonna pull this off because
This card is really good.
yeah, you'll see when you get to Kazuchimon.
Yeah, this card is super good. Pokemon. So during your opponent's turn, ESS, you get blocker if you're at 3 or more security. That's also really
ESS
good.
on a level 4. Seems pretty
that's
good.
Also very, very good. Then we got Fieldmon. Digiverse 2,
Fieldmon.
one of your opponent's Digimon gets -2 security attack. Whatever.
It's kind of
It's whatever.
It feels like they had to slap together a Digiburst for level 4 in Yellow, and this is what they came up with. It's like
Yellow-
appropriate for that level.
Yeah. Okay, Kazemon. Yellow finally got its hybrid 2 cost.
Yep.
This is really great. This is absolutely fantastic. Yellow has such strong tamers, and Kazemon is just here to finally get that icing on the cake.
Unfortunately, she's a little generic, but at least we have Zephyrmon to make up for that.
Okay, Zephyrmon is all your security gets a plus 3,000 DP. Tessero, do you want to give your little spiel about DP increasing?
Yeah, a lot of people undervalue security Digimon gaining DP because it's historically it hasn't done anything outside of like security control running TKs to like make their 10Ks able to like mess with 12Ks being attacking into you. But this is 30,000 is DP is a lot, and generally you're gonna be like in the deck that it's built for. You're gonna be evolving this over Zoe, who already also has an inheritable to give another 3,000 DP for your security Digimon. So all of a sudden, you have 6,000 massive extra DP for all your security Digimon, which means like all your like 10Ks are 16K and all your 12Ks are like 18K. Now that even like big DP bunguses like Jessmon have to fear your security, no longer like basically have jamming. Like jamming obviously like counters this entirely, but yeah, I don't know. It feels like it's something you can't underestimate because like Jessmon's really powerful and like is going to continue to be powerful, and like its strength is that it's not dying to the security because it has so much DP. But this actually could check that.
Thank you. That was a very good point. Yeah, DP boost security is definitely slept on. I think I'm gonna fuck with it at least. I think there's some potential. Beetlemon, you gain a reboot whenever an opponent's Digimon attacks a player. This is probably
It's not once per turn. It's not once per turn.
It isn't once per turn. Yeah, I think this is the worst between the Bulkmon and Pulsemon, but I think it's still really good.
You sure? I think it's great because you're generally going to be aggressive with your. I think becomes Mechanori, yeah.
No, I think Bulk and Pulse are better. I think it's good. I just think it's the worst of the three specifically.
I mean, I guess in like generic.
I think Pulse
kinda, but like
I think Pulse is by far the best, and I think Boutmon without Bulkmon is kind of like so-so. I think Bulkmon is a lot more generic. What do you
have
guys think?
Mechanori, Block, or Boulder Arm.
Yeah, but the restand part doesn't mean anything without the block.
I mean, it's more generic, I guess. I mean, I guess the other cards are more generic.
Yeah,
but, like
that's what I'm saying. Like,
is that how you're like are going to evaluate it? Is like
no. I still think the card is really good. I'm saying like between the three specifically, I think it's the least useful. Specifically between the three, I think it's a good card overall. I think it's a really good card overall.
It is fairly like more conditional because of the fact that the opponent has to be attacking security for this to
yeah,
go off.
that's another really big thing. Is that it specifically requests security. Okay,
we're just giving them a Mega with Mechanori.
Jet Sylphimon. So 1 cost evolution. Great, fantastic. When Digivolving? Heal 1.
Heal.
It's good.
Heal 1 for potentially only 1 memory. That's kind of hot.
It's a 1 memory heal. Yeah. No, Jet Sylphimon is cracked. This card is really great. This card is really, really fantastic, guys.
Unfortunately, I don't know what you put it in because recovery feels like it's more valuable in decks like security control.
Bro, what do you mean Ancient Kazuchimon security control? You think I won't?
Oh no.
I'll fucking do it. Alright,
good luck making that consistent.
Stieflemon.
Yeah, good luck.
Stieflemon? Stieflemon?
Yes.
Okay, if this Digimon has 1 Digivolution card, you may place up to 2 level 4 lower yellow Digimon from the bottom of your hand to the bottom of this Digimon source, and then draw 1 for every Digimon card you placed.
Mm-hmm. It's 3 lead sources after you Digibursted with Fieldsmon.
This is pretty solid, actually. I can vibe with this. It's a draw 2, not terrible. You can shove some really cool stuff. For example, you could shove. Wait. Yeah, actually. You don't. I mean, you can just shove in anything, right? You can shove in Pulsemon, for example, right?
True.
Yeah.
No, that's really good. No, this card is good.
It's valuable too, yeah.
This card's really good, actually. Because it doesn't specify there's a cap on your source, right? So even if you didn't Digiburst, you can still shove.
Up to 2.
Yeah, no, that's
no, it has to be 2 because don't forget the condition is you have to have exactly 1 Digivolution card, and then you can only place up to 2.
I'm a liar. No, you're right. I didn't say it has to be exactly 1 source. Damn, that sucks. Okay, still a good card. Just not as good as I would want it to be.
At least it lets you, if you're like playing a Digiburst Mega, you're allowed to like hard cast 4s and still go into this and have ammo for Digibursts.
Yeah.
Wait, what's his inherited effect again?
Oh yeah. If you Digiburst, you get plus security attack.
Yep.
Not bad. I can respect.
Rasenmon OTK.
Okay, Rasenmon. It's one of the SRs. When Digivolving into this card... This is a lot of text. Okay. When you Digivolve into this card from your hand, the memory cost of this card is equal to the number of your security. If you have 0 security, the memory cost is 1. Once per turn, during your main phase, you may Digiburst up to 4. And for every card you Digiburst, you may minus 3,000 from a card.
That's up to 12k.
It's self-reliant / Angemon.
It is, it's a self-contained / War Growl. Not bad. And also, it can be really cheap in cost. It could.
And unlike /War, it's 11k and gains security attack +1 from the
True. Not bad actually. I didn't even think about that. Wow.
Memory cost though.
I mean,
to evolve, and you kind of have to be in like the danger zone for it to be actually like cheap. But at least 3 is generally what you're going to be like floating around in yellow, and 3 to evolve is not terrible for this effect.
Yeah, that's not bad. No, that's not bad at all. Okay, I can get behind that. Good job, Harrismon. You did it. All right. Kazuchimon.
Kazuchimon.
This card is dope. This card is super dope, guys.
That's so dope.
Okay, when Digivolving, if you have 3 or more security, gain 2 memory, so it becomes a 3 cost. If you have 2 or less security, you may recover until you have exactly 3. Lit. And then
at 0, that's a +3.
Yeah, if you're at 0 security, you heal 3. That's so good. And then during your turn, if you have 3 or more security, you get +1 security attack. This is a good card. This is overall a good card.
Yeah, this is a deck. This is a card that enables you to go really hard on effects like Blinding Ray and Acid Injection. Just like destroy your own security and go heal 3.
It's also it's a crazy comeback.
And then you make it into a blocker that has reboot.
Yeah, this card has so much like aggression. I like it a lot. It's a very aggressive like tower style, right? I like it a lot. Yeah,
I like it. It looks hot for yellow without being like freaking Lord Knight or something.
And then you also can top end it with like Walder so you heal 3 and then also clear 1 to 2 bodies.
Okay, let me read chat real quick. It was the big hype Digimon in the set 2 for Vital Bracelet, and it was immediately trumped by Plesiomon for the next Vital Bracelet. You know who's the real winner of the Vital Bracelet? Lord Bloommon. That card is dope as fuck. Shine/Zoe deck? Fuck yeah, bro. Get the Zoe in that. I feel like security minus would be good if it permanently removes security attack. That way it could provide more defensive value. I don't agree with that. I think that would be too strong, because then suddenly some stacks would actually just be useless. And I can't get behind that personally. I think that would be really gross to play into, because then like you could just ignore the stack. Like nothing would happen off of it, because it would have no offensive pressure. Bocomon, a playable yellow level 4. Yellow got a ton of playable level 4s in BT6. A ton. Max, welcome. What's up, Max? Somebody said, replace Harris level 5 with Beetlemon for the Pulsemon decks. Well, that's not a reduction effect, so it works through Cutemon. Yep, it gains memory.
But it gets memory blocked.
Yeah, so Terriermon would stop it.
Let's go
Terriermon would stop it.
Okay.
5 is a lot to pay for the Kazuchi effect, but you gain up to 3 healing. Yeah. And you're playing this in like a deck that's using Blinding Ray, right? So you start at 3, you Blinding Ray, you go to 5, you're at 0 security, so you evolve and you gain all that back, and then you swing with the Pulsemon effect to gain 2 memory, so he's going to be basically 3 cost anyway.
Can we acknowledge the fact that like Kazuchimon is like this whole like samurai shogun kind of like style, like aesthetic, and then in like his entire aesthetic is like 1v1 me, bro. Like I'll go to 0, I'll fucking fight you, I'll fucking kick your ass. Like I like that aesthetic a lot. That's super cool. All right, Ancient Irismon or Ancient Kazemon. Wait, is Ancient Iris the Japanese name? It is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ancient Kaze. All your security Digimon gives +4 KDP. Yeah, that's cool.
It's kind of lame, but you know, we've mentioned before that maybe in certain matchups, security Digimon getting that much DP would actually be scary.
Yeah. I don't think this is like very good, but it's cool. It's
an ancient, so you can ancient evolve into it.
Alright, yellow. If red is a 9 and blue is a 10, yellow is like a 7 for me, honestly.
Yeah, that's alright.
It's alright. It's like tier 2.
It's not like BT6, but it's also not like BT4. Right?
I think BT6
it's not as good as BT4 or BT5, but it's not terrible like BT6 was.
You think BT6 was terrible? I liked BT6 yellow.
I mean, it did nothing to help it. It's still yellow was again the judges for the entire format.
No, I don't think like it made yellow.
Yellow deserves it.
No, I don't think it made like meta yellow or anything. But I like the cards yellow got a lot. Like just it improved yellow's level 3 and 4 slots a lot. I liked it in that respect.
True, but like,
I think I agree. It didn't like fix yellow or anything for BT6, but I do like to think that it improved some of the fundamental issues that yellow did have. Like we got Wizardmon, Belluchimon, Mimicmon. Like those are all really great cards. All right.
Green.
Moving on to green. Gatsumon. On play, reveal 1 green Digimon from your hand and put it on top. You're stacking for the gacha. That's all this is. It's cool. You have to play this if you play gacha because you're literally held at gunpoint. Beetlemon! Fuck yeah.
Beetlemon.
On play, reveal top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 green level 4 Digimon or 1 green Tamer from them to your hand. This is good.
Sucks that it's not both.
Shut up.
How is this our green equivalent of Flamon, and it's a Beetlemon?
That's really funny, actually. This card is really good. Being able to search shit like Mimi has a lot of power. Also, it's a really nice consistency booster, because everyone that plays green knows that color does not have fucking consistency.
Mimi is for nerds. We only get JP.
So it's foil. It's gonna look nice in real life.
Oh, it is. True. Okay, Turtlemon. Turtlemon is really good. ESS. When attacking, you may reveal 1 green card from your hand, put it on 1 green Digimon card from your hand, put it on top of your deck, and then you can give that Digimon plus 3k. This card is really fantastic. Not only is it a 4 cost to hard slam, so if you have to in those situations, you totally can. But you stack your deck and then you give that plus 3k DP, which then means you can sling stuff like MagnaGarurumon for 14k. Really good card. Really, really great card. Turtlemon's cracked.
Yeah, Tortamon is what makes Gotcha Green more than just a meme.
Yep. Turtlemon enables that shit really well.
Actually consistent.
Alright, Beetlemon. When you Digivolve into it, check top 5, add a hybrid and a JP to your hand. It's a really nice consistency booster. I can respect it. I can respect it. Metal Kabuterimon. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon with 6k or less DP. I mean, it taps a blocker. Not bad. Not bad.
It's kind of like
I can tap small guys to pierce it with JP.
Yeah, you could pierce it with JP, that's true. And then you just get the DP from elsewhere. Yeah, not bad.
It's like mini Lilamon.
It is a tiny Lilamon, yeah.
Yep. Very tiny.
Monochromon is a 2-cost 8k beater.
Green, yellow, rookie
Green,
rush.
yellow, rookie rush loves this, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Mama Tyrannomon. It is literally just Jagamon.
Not Tyranno. Tyramon.
It is Jagamon if Jagamon were a 5-cost to hard drop.
Yep.
It's good. It's good. You just...
Yeah, it's an X-Antibody technically. It says so in the website, but not on the card. We'll see how that turns out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep, that happens a lot.
Yeah, so I think
Ebon not having Sovereign.
Mame Tyra is actually really good. Being able to slam it for 5 is really good because then you just cheat out to 6.
Yeah, I was testing it and I drew 4 Mama Tyra and just slammed Mama Tyra 4 turns in a row.
Did any of them
I only
stick?
hit 1 level 6, but it was pretty good.
Oh. Okay, Triceramon.
It's my Otismon.
It's my Otismon, yeah. It exists.
Yeah. It's smaller than Monochrome, it's just funny.
Alright.
Oh, this card's cracked.
This card's cracked? Okay, give it to me, Llama. Give it to me.
First it's 1 cost Evo off a Tamer. So if you have JP out, you go into Beetlemon for 1 cost, and you go into this for 1 cost. So it's 2 memory, right?
Wait, Beetlemon's a 1 cost?
Or no,
JP's effect reduces the cost of
okay.
And then, so it's 2 costs to go into level 5, and then you can swing and go into literally, like, hybrid, it can go into Insectoid or 10 Warriors. So you can go into Ancient Beetlemon, you can go into any of the Hercs, you can do a bunch of stuff with it. And it reduces it, or for a memory cost of 3. So it's already cheaper than literally everything else.
That's pretty good, actually. Green Hybrid Rush.
It's cracked.
That's kind of crap.
It's cracked.
I like that a lot. Also, I just love this art. I'm okay. For people that don't know, I'm like a really huge sucker for beetles, specifically beetles, and I don't know why. If I were to own a pet, it wouldn't be a dog, it wouldn't be a cat, it wouldn't be a fish, it would be a goddamn fucking beetle if I had a choice. I don't know why. I genuinely don't.
Also, actually, question: I don't know if Tesla might know this, but you know how the Tentomon reduces the cost? Does it reduce it from 3 to 2?
I think it should. I think we were talking about this earlier.
Yeah, because I think the big thing is like those cards are like super expensive.
Yeah, no, it would.
You don't care about passing turn because you just get to go into these anyway, right? And you still get the Hurt Kabu effect to like swing either for piercing or just swing and restand, and then you get the Ancient Beetlemon effect, which is trash the top, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I actually like this card a lot.
That's really good overall. Yeah.
Green Hybrids is pretty neat, to be honest. I'm gonna get testing with it.
Yeah, Green Hybrid looks really fun.
Beetle Turbo could be good because Trashing Security is going to be like really strong against matchups like Security Control.
For sure. All right.
This card pisses me off. I hate this card.
Saberleomon. When Digivolving, this card gets plus 5k DP and on delete gain 2 memory.
This could have been an ultimate that supports EmperorGreymon, but instead it is.
I just like the fact they made another
random.
they made another Leomon and they gave him an on delete effect. Like that's so fucking disrespectful.
It's so why is it here? Like what?
Because it's prehistoric, I
Who wanted
think.
It is
It's
prehistoric.
prehistoric, so he fits together with Triceramon and Monochrome.
Yep, he is a prehistoric. All right, Dino Rexmon.
I know Rex. This card's actually kind of cool.
When Digivolving, you can tap one of your opponent's Digimon. It doesn't unsuspend at their next unsuspend phase, and then he gets plus 1k DP for every card that is suspended.
Isn't it basically just
It's Mega Gargo again.
yeah, Mega?
It's
Gargo?
Mega Gargo
So
that
it's
gains
DP.
power. So it's power versus security attack. Also, welcome, James. Welcome.
Hey.
All right,
Yep. Good in.
gotcha.
Yeah, I got back.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of the Gacha decks really rely on Mega Gargomon, and this is the Mega for Mega Tyramon. I think, like canonically.
I think that was the intention. Yeah.
Yeah. But
the
even
intent is, to
then,
give that deck more support.
even then, I think we're still sticking with Mega Gargomon as like your best call target, as outside of like
I
Nidhogg.
think you run both. Just like it's just
Do
pressure.
you? I mean, like, okay,
The DP could matter.
I don't think it mattered in the grand scheme of things.
no. Okay,
Also-
because like your space is so limited, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay, we have to run Mega Gargo. Mega Gargo is like a no-brainer, right? Nidhogg, no-brainer. That card is too good in this situation. And then you have cards like EmperorGreymon, Ancient Beetlemon, Ancient Troyamon.
I also think it's not hard for green to get like 13k power threshold.
Tortomon makes it easy. You could find it. You could definitely find the power somewhere.
Yeah. I'm just saying you can definitely make. Gargoyle
You could also
somewhere.
do Imperial Ultramon Dragon mode. That's also a thing.
Yep, that's the thing I've seen a lot too in Gacha decks.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this card's okay. I think Green Gotcha is gonna be really hard to build just because like it's so. The fact that you cheat out a 6 means that like cost is no longer a factor for you to consider, so you can really just like fuck around with it. A lot of different ways to build the deck. I think it's good.
Very solid.
All right.
Another factor to consider is that if you hard drop Amatera for 5, going into Mega Gargomon might not be the most intelligent choice because of it's going to be stuck at 11 KDP.
Yeah, Dino Rex
true,
is a
true,
bit safer.
True.
Dinorex is the actual DP.
That's fair. That is fair. Okay.
Yeah, it does.
Beetle.
It does instantly hit 13.
All right. Ancient Beetle. When one of your 10 warriors or hybrids deletes an opponent's Digimon, trash the security. This is just good.
Effect.
This is just pretty good, right?
Yeah, it's built in Mega Kabuterimon, and it's just the skill is good.
Now imagine if you have the Mega Kabuterimon
Yeah,
with the Ancient
exactly.
Beetle, burn 2,
And then you have JP underneath to pierce
and then the
another one.
JP piercing. Yeah, yes sir. I think Beetle has a lot of potential. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Beetle. All right, and then we get to Green Sovereign.
This card makes me cry.
Dude, okay, Llama. Okay, for those of you that don't know, Llama was like a huge green advocate. He's like a Hercules Kabuterimon one trick. Okay, and EmperorGreymon got revealed, and he was like, "Dude, this card is so good. I'm so excited." And I was just like, "It's pretty reactive. I don't know, dog."
Okay, in the
That's so
grand scheme of thing, it's not a bad card design wise. The issue is it's not good into this meta. It's
Yeah,
way
it's just like-
it's way too passive and way too slow into a meta where you have decks that just kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just like I've tested this into like EmperorGreymon, for example, and I got him down to like I got him to discard 8 cards, and I still just lost because he just didn't care.
Yeah.
Like he just killed me. It was just like, cool, I lose a card, but I'm still just gonna kill you anyway.
Wait, Tasty's in chat.
Sounds familiar. Hmm.
Tasty, enter. Are you about to say Don Devi?
Yeah.
Hey, Tasty, go to a voice channel, and somebody will move you in here, bro. Join the call.
Yeah, it's just like, I feel like this card had potential, but then they just didn't. Like the Azulongmon got, like the full line or a full line in his set, and then EmperorGreymon just didn't really get anything.
What do you mean, bro? We got Tortomon and Mame Tyramon.
Yeah,
Actually, we'll get Davis, I think.
Yeah, this card lacked actual support. Maybe
I mean-
next time. I think
It's like a cool 1 to 2 of
Azulon
it.
has a Deva that works with it. I feel like eventually they'll have to release Davis, and they'll have to
Yeah.
specifically boost their sovereigns.
yeah, like
Yeah, I hope so. dude.
Azulon came into the game with an existing deck it was not a great deck, but it was an existing deck.
Yeah,
with
so he has
support.
all the pre-existing supports to work with.
Right,
Mhm.
and then
It's
it
like this
also-
is here for the future, because they don't know what to like give it yet, but they're going to.
I can see that. I can see
I
that.
hope so. I
Yeah.
really hope they give it support because
okay.
this is kind of.
all green support is just future
All
support.
right, Dorumon. But
That one's great.
on play, check top 3, add a card with X-Antibody and 1 Kota to your hand. ESS, so when one of your effects places a card underneath, gain a memory. The card's just good.
Yeah, I mean,
So
yeah,
it's,
your entire gimmick for X-Antibody or Dorumon is to add sources, so this just gives you additional value off of that. Especially
It's also-
if you use this with Dorugreymon, who on Digivolve adds a source, which
Yeah.
essentially reduces its cost.
So the reason I think this card is like is a good card, but it's potentially like a really good card, is because it says X antibody instead of the Doru line, right? So it's not specific. So in the future when Black get more X antibody support, this card is still relevant.
yes, we
It's-
get Dexmon and the Goons, hell yeah.
Yeah, right.
Also-
Like,
Goons.
any card that says X antibody will work with this card. So that's the good thing. That's the great thing about this card design wise. It's not name specific, just like some of the older card where it's like, well, they can just easily avoid supporting it by
You know
not
what's funny?
having that name.
Is that Dorumon's ESS is also not archetype specific,
Mhm.
and there's
Yeah.
another archetype in here that adds sources into its stack.
There is!
Darkknightmon.
Yep. This the
What?
black. I think black. This set is like super well designed.
Well,
Wait.
it doesn't really work with Darkknightmon because Darkknightmon's on play.
No, Skull Knightmon. Read Skull Knightmon.
We still name on.
Wait. Wait,
No,
no,
it's
wait,
Skull
wait.
Knight.
Oh, Skull Knight. I look at Deadly Axe. Wait. Oh, that works!
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't seen that. What?
That works!
Yeah.
That
no,
works.
Guys, this entire set, like for black, is insane. Like in terms of card design wise, I don't know how meta relevant it's gonna be, but just like in terms
Wait,
of, like,
that interaction works. I didn't even think about
Yeah.
that. That's cool
it's
as
so
fuck.
it's so cohesive. Like everything works together. It's great. It's amazing.
Okay.
I love it.
Monitamon.
Oh,
On
Dark
play.
Knight, that's actually cracked. Now I want to play that now.
On
What?
play, reveal the top
Feels
3
good.
cards of your deck. Add 1 card with Nightmon or Deadly Axe in its name. Alright, the important part, guys, is that we have another Monitamon. To play Monitamon,
Oh yeah.
Monitamon
yeah.
gang rise up.
This is
Monitamon
the
Rush.
evolution of the D-Brigade deck. Now it's now without
Bro,
D-Brigades.
Troopmon gang, we Monitamon gang now, boys. Alright. Yeah, but Darkknightmon, Skull Knightmon is one attacking, trash all of the sources of your 1 Deadly Axe and place it on the bottom of this card's stack, and then Digivolve into a Darkknightmon.
For free.
Fucking,
For free.
we just fucking Digicross on this bitch, dude.
It's
And then it gives the Dark Knightmon security attack
Wait,
plus 1.
wait, that's so.
9K 2 check.
Wait, that's so cool.
yeah.
Wait, that's really cool. That's really cool, actually. I like that a lot. And then Deadly Axe is a searcher.
Searcher.
Yeah.
And then it gives 2k DP to the Dark Knight.
Okay, Grumblemon. I love this art, by the way.
Yeah.
This art is fantastic. I love fucking Aoki. Anyway, I've like, oh my god, I've like such a huge boner for this artist, dude. Aoki is fucking amazing. It's generic. It's a generic hybrid. This is great. Every color needs this. Gigasmon. Gigasmon costs 3 instead of 2 like the other Beast Spirit hybrids, but he's a blocker, so like...
He's the blocker, and he doesn't lose memory on attacking.
Yeah.
For a 6k blocker.
He
You can
doesn't.
turn, yeah, you can
You're
turn,
right.
turning extra Tamu into blocker.
Wait, guys.
Neat.
Toy Agumon reboot? Fucking stonk?
You're gonna give it jamming.
Shut up. We'll worry about that another day. Tasty is shit-talking all these black cards. Get in here, bro. Get in here and defend your opinion, Tasty.
Well, if Tasty had won the first to 10, he'd be in here already.
True. Okay, now. I do think black this set isn't like meta defining or anything, but I actually think it's really cool. I think it's it's just really cool design wise.
This is setting a really strong foundation for what it's
This
gonna
is a
turn
really
into.
strong foundation.
I don't.
This
I,
and last set combined.
yeah, I don't think black this set will just be like come into the meta and wreck everything, right? But like in terms of like looking at black card design wise, it's so cool. It's very cohesive, and they clearly have a game plan for it. So if they support these in the future, this is gonna be like a really awesome deck. And
Yeah.
I'm really happy for all the Alphamon line fan because this is just like really cool support.
Oh man, eventually we get Greymon and all of them. That's gonna be hype.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Opponent's turn. While you have another Digimon in play with X-Antibody, this gets blocker. Solid, solid. And then he gives plus 1k. Yeah, okay.
So this means if you're playing full X-Antibody deck, you don't have to, like, splash in blockers that aren't X-Antibody. This is your blocker.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's 5k, which can hurt it in some respects.
Sniped, yeah.
But, like, you know, like, sometimes all blocker needs to be is just to stop 1 point of lethal.
Yeah, no, I think this is really good. That's a really good point that you raise, is the fact that being the Dorugreymon means you don't have to, like, fit in other blockers. And then, like, that space that you're saving, really nice. Alright, DarkKnightmon. On play, you may shove a Skull Knight and a Deadly Axe from your trash or hand into its source. And then all turns, when this card is deleted, you may play 1 Skull Knight and 1 Deadly Axe suspended without paying its cost. Okay, what were you guys talking about? I know you guys were having a discussion earlier in chat about DarkKnightmon being all turns rather than on deleted. What was that about? Does that matter or anything?
It makes no sense, because all turns when this Digimon is deleted is basically the exact same triggers on deletion.
No.
As far as I can tell, the only way that interacts in any specific capacity is with BT5 Metal Guru, EX1 Metal Guru.
That's what I thought too. That's what I thought. It just randomly dodges BT5 and EX Collection Metal Garurumon.
Yeah.
But as far as I can tell, that's just about it. That's like the only difference.
Yeah, no,
I mean, maybe it's just future proofing, right?
Confusing.
Maybe it's just future proofing.
Could be.
I'm
super confused.
If there's no distinction, I'm okay with this being future proof.
Yeah, it could be like they have some effects planned for, like, specifically target the other besides BT1 Metal Guru. They probably have some other effects plans for the target specifically on deletion effects that they want this to not interact.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think this is just like future proofing kind of ordeal.
Yeah, I mean, this game just love is very specific hate.
It's so weird. I'm still curious, like, what exactly do they want this not to interact with?
Okay, Dorugreymon. I think this card is amazing, by the way.
I think this is black.
I think this is, like, ironically Black's best card this set. That or Brave Metal. Both of those are really fantastic.
Card's amazing. Like, you evolve and you dodge removal.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah.
So being able to dodge removal outside of, like, being tapped and swung at, or like DDGL or whatever the fuck, it means you can hatch another egg ahead of time, like ahead of your opponent. I think that's really impactful because your opponent's probably hiding and raising, you know. And this, you bring that bitch out, dude. You fuck him up.
And you gain 1 memory off Dorugreymon.
Yeah, and you gain. Yeah, it is a 2-cost Evo. You are right. Holy shit.
Yep. It is so good. It is so good.
My god, this is so good. And then it gets security attack as well.
You know,
security attack. And they can add it to itself, so you can go, like, just have a security attack plus 1 7k.
Oh, you could.
8k. With
8k with Doruga, yeah.
Yeah.
That's really good, actually. That's really good. I like that a lot. Okay, DoruGauramon. For every Digimon X-Antibody, you get plus 1000 DP. When attacking once per turn, you may place 1 from your hand to the source to delete up to 2 of your opponent's Digimon with play costs less than or equal to this Digimon's Digivolution cards.
Generally going to be not that much. Like, you're going to kill, like, 5 costs, 6 costs.
Yeah, it's different.
If you keep this alive over for a couple of turns, you're golden. But, like, the big thing is that you're going to trigger all of your, when you add source effects, and you're going to be able to add more security attack on top of your security attack by adding more Dorugreymons.
Wait, okay, so this is like a 3 security attack swing on first swing, right? Like more or less. I'm trying to think. So if you do, okay, so egg, rookie, level 4, level 5, level 5 again, level 6. So on your first Dorugora swing, you can pop up to 6 costs. That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
The blockers pretty well.
No, because
it gets around blocker.
It snipes blocker, and then you swing for 3, assuming you shoved in another what is it, Dorugray? No.
Dorugray, yeah.
Yeah, Dorugray.
At
some point. And then you gain memory of Dorumon.
No, you pop 7 cost. Because Dorugray shoves 1. And 7 cost covers a lot of level 5s.
That's interesting.
Wow, wait, no, that's really good. Wait, you can pop a ton of level 5s in the game now on your first swing for 3? Ooh.
Yeah.
More
you can, like,
importantly, I think this is really good because it's fast. The issue with black in general is that everything you play in black is generally not fast, right?
Yeah, they're especially their win condition, and this is a really strong win condition. That's
okay. I'll be honest, guys. When these cards got revealed, I did not give a shit because, like, I don't fucking care about black, let alone DoruGauramon. But like
What?
now that I'm reading it, no, this is cracked. This is really good.
cracked.
This is really fucking good. What the hell?
For Brave Metal to delete their win condition.
Maybe this is a tier 1 deck. Wait, maybe this is tier 1.
I've been
Yeah,
saying
the issue is consistency because it's literally one line.
Yeah.
It's one line that you want to have specifically.
Is it tier 1? I'm trying to think. I don't know if it's tier 1. I think
Jessmon got away with that, so this could be Jessmon here.
I'm optimistic. I think this is actually tier 1. I don't know why. I'm just really fucking optimistic about this.
How does say you're behind? How does this deal with your opponent? 16-7 though.
Brave Metal.
Brave Metal.
Okay.
It's
Fair
a 5-cost Gaia Force.
Yeah, I know. Very, very valid.
Also, worst case, you just fucking Alphamon and slap the hoe. Alright. More Aoki art. God bless America. Anyway, it's D-Digivolve 3 on...
Pokemon.
It's D-Digivolve... It's Infinity Cannon.
Yeah.
I think it's very generic. It doesn't require it to have like specifically hybrids and source. 5 cost is a lot, but like a Digivolve 3 can be pretty good tempo, and you can use this with Ancient Evolution, which can make it very like out of nowhere for your opponent.
True, you can use this with Ancient Evolution. Okay, I think this card is like I don't see this card getting a lot of play, but I think it's cool. I think it's cool nonetheless.
I think this is good for like this nice splashable engine. Like just put like Grumble or Gygus, some of this, and some Ancient Evolution, maybe an Analog Boy possibly too, just to turn on Ancient Evolution whenever you don't have a hybrid in play.
Sure.
And this is just solid for that. This is just like 5 cost, the Digivolve 3, have a 13k if it dies, it's fun Grumble.
Alright, purple. Ghostmon.
Betamon.
It's Betamon, yeah, it's cool.
It's a card.
Alright, Lotmon. I love this art! I love Lotmon's art! I love this art, holy shit. ESS, when you play a Tamer, gain a memory. That's really
Great for
good.
Truby.
That's really good.
It's super great for Truby, yes.
I think in general this is really good
In
because
general, yeah. In hybrids, you're going to play this anyways well, if
In
you're trying to make purple hybrids work, like I was.
I think just in general, I think this is a really good card overall. Alright, Eismon Scatter Mode.
I'm excited for this.
You're excited for this one? Okay. Tessero, you want to take over the purple section, bro? This is all you, dog. You and James can split on this one.
It's graceful charity on the body. What more do you want?
Yeah. On deletion, draw 3, discard 2, fill your trash super hard, put this on Gabumon and Demi-Marin, like, draw your deck.
This speed up your filtering and trash like so much. This is good for every single purple combo deck that wants it.
I think this card is really great too.
Fast.
Card is really good.
And it works super well with all the rest of the line support. You trash your you do trash too, so you trash your Orochimons, you trash your Nidhoggmons, you trash your regular Eismon, and you get so much like value out of those effects.
Alright. Wendigomon. Okay, I actually am fucking terrified. I was terrified of this Digimon when I was a child. I was absolutely mortified.
That art
I
is
love
like,
this art.
This art is so cool, but like, if I saw this when I was like 5, I think I would have screamed. Not gonna lie.
This one, Digimon is me when I fight yellow.
my boy Angemon.
That's Pedomon, bro. That's Pedomon.
It's Pedomon.
Oh, is it Pedo?
Yeah, it's Pedo. It's Pedo. It's Pedo.
Yeah, fuck Pedomon. Die.
Okay, when Digivolving, you may reveal top 5, trash all your Tamers. When you play a Tamer, ESS, draw 1. What do you guys think?
Well, it's good for the deck. For what the next one to do.
I mean, I know Sack has been trying, and he's saying this is one of his cards he's thinking of cutting from the Trubimon deck. I'm not a big fan of the when Digivolving effect because it reminds me of BT1 Agumon, and that's a card I hate. Hitting specifically Tamers is very narrow, even for a top 5 search. And in the end, you're trashing them anyway.
I'm about to say, this doesn't look
It feels
too
like
aggressive.
you're better off doing like generic discard support to get the Tamers into trash because you aren't bottom decking any potential needed pieces.
I think before the review of what's his name, Eismon, I think this can be in consideration, but maybe Eismon just does his job better in terms of filtering your trash.
Alright. Loemon. Generic hybrid. It's a good card.
Hybrid, yeah.
It's good. It's good.
I believe you're playing this.
Alright, Eismon. You guys got this?
Yeah. This is just another one of those discard payoffs I was talking about when you're using with scatter mode. Because you play it for free.
Yep.
It's just free aggression, and it gets bigger for every for scatter mode in your trash. That's huge. Why not just play like Eismon aggro? You just like swing your Eismon scatter modes, get free 7Ks that you can swing with, gain memory off Nidhogg, draw for Orochi. That sounds like just a fantastic engine in itself.
There's two very solid cards that works together that doesn't require you to invest like in a lot. Like you can fit this engine into almost any deck you want that has
for real. Scatter Mode plus Eismon, like that's like Neo Troopmon.
Yeah.
Like Scoot Troopmon, this is it.
Whoa. Okay, maybe you're right, but shut up. Disrespectful. Churlish. Alright, Kaiser Loemon. It gets retaliation if you have a hybrid or a Koichi in its source. What was the loop? What was the loop with Kaiser Loe?
I think
Leo.
it involved what was it? It involved Bocomon. No, it involved Namon because Namon plays
here.
free tamers.
You can talk about it. I'm gonna turn my light on real quick.
So I forget about the loop already because I wasn't super impressed in it because it seemed really situational. But it was like something along the lines of playing Yamato for free off some effect. I think it was Beetlemon, Bocomon, or Namon.
No.
Okay, I have
Okay.
It involved.
Yeah. Yeah, when a Digimon with a tamer card and institution cards is deleted, play a tamer card from your trash without paying its memory cost. So you use that to play free Yamato, which grabs back the Loemon, which you can evolve, or the Kaiser Leomon, which you evolve over the Yamato, which lets you swing with it. It dies, which triggers that again, which plays the Yamato again, which lets you grab the Kaiser Leomon again. You can basically have like infinite aggression engine like that.
Nice. Okay, and Telemon. When Digivolving, you may play a purple tamer for 3 or less from your trash without paying its cost.
I wish it was RiseGreymon. It's not RiseGreymon.
It's not RiseGreymon. It is not.
Being 3 or less is kind of an awkward condition, because then of the targets, there aren't that many good ones. Purple tamers aren't all that great. Koichi's like,
I also don't love very situational on Digivolve effect like this. I'd rather it be a burst because at least with a burst you can control it.
Right.
Yeah, like it being on evolve means you can't just like high and raising. Also, it's just awkward. Like moving a level 5 out in this meta is just so scary. It's not worth the payoff.
All right.
Sak has been building and testing Trubimon, so I'm letting him refer to that. And I know for him, he's just like not playing in Telemon because he doesn't want to run the Koichis in the deck. So he's just running the Lady Devi Ginkaku engine for all that draw discard and January gain, and Orochimon for all that, like for discard fodder, and occasionally his ESS comes up as well.
Makes sense.
Okay. How is he liking Cherubi so far?
I haven't played it myself, but I know Sak loves Cherubi so far.
Okay.
Right.
I'm letting Sak be the Cherubi guy.
I wasn't too impressed when I first saw it, but maybe I missed something.
Alright, Rihimon. On deletion, if you have a hybrid in source, you may play a purple tamer from your trash without paying its cost. I mean,
you saw me do something hot with it. I don't know how consistent you can make that happen.
this is pretty good. Like, it's getting your tamer back is just nice because it sets you up for future turns. That's just overall really good.
It seems great. You just like play Koichi, evolve it into a Lowy or something, evolve it into this for one.
Get that memory back. Yep.
Have it die. Replay the Koichi, get a memory back.
Analog young boy.
Get another memory back. This could be a good aggression thing.
Yeah, or even just like this over. This card's not bad in general, right? Like, cause you can even make like a mat work, right? To get a card back from trash. Because it's just very generic purple tamer. I like it a lot design-wise.
Alright, Orochimon. When you trash this card in your hand, draw 1. And once per turn, when attacking, you may trash 1 to gain 1 memory. That just seems good, right? Just very, very generic, good purple card.
8k DP too, so good.
Yeah, 8,000 DP as well.
Solid support for trash deck.
Yeah, like Titamon and all of these decks like really benefit from this.
Yeah,
you can basically put discard engines in just about anything because a lot of them are super generic, and this is just another way to gain free value off of it.
All right.
Yeah, like
people
with this entire set, well, especially the Nidhogg entire line, right? It's just so good generically that it can go into a lot of stuff. It's just so cool.
Yeah, this feels really splashable too.
Yeah, this
you
is
just like so many cards just discard, just getting free memory off of it. I know Sak's been playing it here in his deck, and he's never robbed to it. He just trashes it for that free memory every time.
Makes sense.
Because it's so strong.
It makes Taida consistently 3.
Yeah, I think this card, if nothing else, is like an easy 1 or 2 of in your hand every time.
Yeah.
All right. Ancient Sphinxmon. Tessero, you want to give your lecture on Sphinx?
Oh, Ancient Sphinx. I'm so excited for this. I haven't seen it pop up yet, but I have a feeling about it. It feels, from the tests we have so far earlier in the stream, it feels a little too reactive because, you know, it's targeted level 6 removal, and Royal level 6 is like generate so much value that losing it afterwards isn't a big deal. I still feel like in a lot of situations, just having it suicide to like remove a level 6 is really good when you have inheritable on deletion effects that you can gain value of. Plus, then it fills your trash to set up for your combos later in the game. I think there's a lot of potential in this.
I think one really big thing is that like it does proc the analog young boy. I think that's like super huge tempo value wise.
Yes. So if you have like analog young boy set up, you evolve into this. You can use like Ancient Evolution to cheat it out quicker, which can be huge too. And then you like get all this value from like analog young boy effect, any inheritable deletions you have. Like I'm thinking of playing it with Dandevimon, like, you know, procking your promoting your Devi to get the Dandevi, so you still have a body afterwards. That's gonna be really strong.
Would you try Back for Revenge with this?
I think someone mentioned that before, and I think actually yes. And even though I usually hate Backward Revenge and think it's a meme, I think in this particular instance that could actually be valuable. But like I don't know about like having enough memory to you actually do that combo off. It might be difficult unless you have like Ancient Evolution as well. But that's a lot of pieces to have for like for what you're getting.
That is fair.
It being 5 before make it very difficult to combo with anything else usually.
Okay.
You know, you're generally ending your turn, but you're ending your turn removing a big body with it.
All right, Cherubimon.
Yep, this is the big new win con that Purple can play. I think it has a lot of potential. It removes your opponent's bodies, right? You can gain a lot of value off your tamers potentially, and like as a beater, your opponent is just really not incentivized to remove it because as you're beating them down, if they ever decide to remove it, they just like spawn more bodies and potentially just die off of that. Like, you know, you put them down to like say 3 security, right, by swinging in with like Cherubi like twice, and they're put in a situation where like, shit, I have to get rid of this Cherubimon. It's a problem. But if I do so, they're gonna spawn like 3 to 4 bodies, and then they'll definitely have lethal.
Do you guys think they're gonna print more Tamer hate because of cards like this?
They already have.
In BT7?
Yeah, it's called Lucimon.
Well, I mean, going forward.
Wait. Look into it.
Yeah.
Potentially. I feel like it might be like the way, because like if you know they're gonna make hybrids really push this set and then ensure that in the next set whatever they're putting down is also pushed. They're probably going to introduce more ways to deal with it.
It's really funny that they print the new Kidmon this set. That's just kind of like the counter to Three Musketeers.
All right.
I feel like Minch Kidmon's fairly generic actually. Like outside of like being anti Three Musketeer, I feel like you can actually just splash that in like security control.
Yeah, for sure. It just like very specifically hate on Three Musketeer, which is really funny.
Yeah.
All right, boys.
For low reasons.
Yeah.
All right. Nimon on play. You can play a tamer with an inherited effect from your hand. This is just dope, right? Like it just plays your Takuya.
It's kind of dope, yeah.
Yeah, this card is pretty good. And then once per turn, when one of your Digimon is deleted with a tamer in its source, you can play a tamer from your trash for free. It's just good.
I like this for hybrids. I feel like it might be a little slow because I was trying it in my purple hybrid deck, but like I don't know if it's just that my hands are bad. I don't know. Trying to get anything down felt kind of slow, even with all the support for it.
That's why he's on. That's why he's on the ground, bro. He's sleeping. He's slow.
There's also the fact that he's like a -2 to hand because you're playing him and then you're playing the tamer, which kind of hurts.
Also, it's a level 3 2K, so his second effect is not gonna go off that often because he's gonna be dead very often.
Yeah.
All right, and then we have Bocomon.
Yeah, same thing with Bocomon. Like I guess he's better because he's a searcher, right?
I know Plandana was testing EmperorGreymon, and he was having a lot of success with Bocomon.
Okay. So probably Bocomon is like the real one to look at as opposed to Nimon.
Yeah, because not only does
there's probably some silly combos you can pull off with Nimon because of the returning the tamer. I feel like he's harder to set up for.
Yeah,
and this
Bocomon's very generic.
Because you just play it and search.
Yeah, the search is nice, and then definitely the memory gain, because the memory, I mean, it turns your Beast Spirit evolutions into 0 costs. That's really nice. or just your hybrid evolutions in general into 0 cost. I think it's really good.
Yeah. Your amount of valid targets with him is also really high.
You can go into EmperorGreymon for 5 off of Boko.
Mhm.
I think it's really good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You wanna
being white, turning on Mega Digimon Fusion, then evolving into Susano for gaining 1 memory.
Oh, you could go into Susano,
Yeah.
huh? That's funny.
Uh,
all right.
Mr. Chessman, you wanna start ranting about
My
this?
rant on the Sistermons. Sistermon Blanc and Sistermon Noir Awaken. Everyone is like, oh no, Jessamon shouldn't have gotten more support. IMO, if you want my honest opinion, I think it's really hard to fit these cards into the Jessamon deck as it is. Jessamon as a deck is already super tight on space. Like, you have to play 3 Noir, 3 Blanc already. How are we fitting Awaken for both variants? It's super hard. Even with Hackmon's checking top 5 and adding all the sisters to your hand, it's still, like, relatively difficult, I feel like.
I think you can maybe like justify one.
I think
Blanc
one
for the
Blanc. I think one Blanc because healing is just such a generic like ability. Like it's so generic that like you're cool if you don't see it and you're cool if you do see it. But Noir is such a niche.
It's so niche.
It's so niche.
What does this do that Justmon doesn't do?
Why are you fitting? It specifically snipes a play cost of 5 or less. So it specifically snipes the 6k blockers. But like even then you have piercing already inherently built into your deck. So like are you really benefiting from running like I guess if we run into a meta where like board expansion is like really like an issue, like Waymon for example, hell yeah, PogChamp. Then maybe. But overall, I'm not too like I'm not gonna trip over it too hard. I think Blanc Awakening is the easiest to slot in, but definitely Noir Awaken is really hard to slot in. But you know, if we get to that really big board expansion game state, like Lord Knightmon, Waymon, etc., maybe.
Right now, these might not be soon for Resident, but I feel like I like them existing because they might come up in future metas.
Yeah.
Like say if the meta like severely slows down, the recursion effects they have on deletion is gonna like come up a lot.
Yeah. No, I agree.
They're very cool cards. Like I really like.
They're very
cool
generic.
Cards.
They're very generic.
Yeah. The cool cards they just don't push Jessamon above what it is. Like people are saying.
In set 7, I think Jessamon is still tier 1, but these cards don't make it break it. I think in the future. Because Jessamon as a deck is so goddamn flexible. Like, why is it so flexible? It's crazy. We have healing. You have stall options, control options, pressure options, expansion options. Like, you have so many different ways to build Jessamon. It's so fucking crazy, dude.
You still have CL?
We still have CL to be revealed. Yeah. Okay. Moving on.
Read the effect text of Noir on this website.
Where? Oh! Other than Sistermon CL, Lamau.
Well, read the first line too.
You may place 1 Sistermon CL.
It's a carryover from last set where they had Noir be named CL.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
in the
really
EN side.
That's really funny.
Who knows if they actually do this, but they might actually just have it where Noir is CL in the English version.
All right. Somebody said need Aosmon expert. Or need Aosmon support. It's a 3-cost evolution for Aosmon? I don't know. If it was on attack summon a level 5 Aosmon, this would be really good actually. But it's on delete, which is kind of weird.
This is nicer for early because unlike the other Aosmon, it's not required setup. You just evolve into this after one of your Aosmons.
But like, imagine if it were on attack though. If it were on attack, it would be so fucking good.
Yeah.
It
doesn't do much for the deck. I mean, it's neat, but like, what does the deck do? Like, it doesn't do anything.
I mean, it doesn't fix the deck's inherent issues. Like, it's cool. It's a better first Evo level 6 than the other Aosmon.
Because it's literally not a 5-cost that require a ton of setup.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if that's the bar you're going for, then yeah, it's better. But
okay.
It's a car.
We got the campaign cards from the anime. Phoenixmon, if you have a tamer, you get +1 security attack when you digivolve, and if you're blocked, trash top card of your opponent's security. I think this card is actually kind of good. I actually really like this.
For 3 costs, it's very solid.
I think getting a security attack or burning your opponent's security, I think it has a lot of utility. You have a lot of different ways to boost your GP at red already. Like, I think this is a good card. This is one of the better campaign cards. Greymon, if you have a tamer, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 13k or DP or more. When attacking, delete one with 4k or less DP. It's really solid removal. It's not terrible.
is pretty narrow. We've seen how little play Plasma
Yeah.
State sees.
That's true.
Yeah,
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Lord Knight doesn't see play.
I was thinking in like the context of like Nokia, like a Nokia style deck.
Yeah, but like
Maybe that's one of them.
But what you're hitting, you're not hitting just one.
You hit bonds. You hit the bonds, assuming they didn't
I mean,
warp.
you can hit just as long as they have Noir
Yeah,
in play. it's
Noir.
13K.
You hit Jess if there's Noir.
Oh, that's
And that
true.
makes it really situational. If you're fighting Justin, you have a target. If you're fighting like Bellstar, unless they go into 7, you don't have a target.
Okay. Melga. If you have Tamer, draw 2. Your opponent and this card can't be attacked. It's not.
Yeah.
Can be attacked is nice.
I think you can swing arrow, and then with jamming, and then go into this. It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's a draw 2.
It's just not a win condition.
It's
just
not.
kind of generic.
All right, Vikemon. I
You
actually
kind
think
of expected a level 6 to be win conditions at this point.
yeah. All right, Vikemon. I actually think this one's pretty good. If you have a Tamer, up to 3 of your opponent's Digimon with no sources cannot attack until the end of your opponent's next turn. So like Sorrow Blue. When attacking,
Sorrow Blue.
return one of your opponent's Digimon with no sources to their hand. So it has that removal aspect.
This is hot.
This is pretty good. This is pretty good.
This is a card that can actually be a win condition.
Is this just better Hexblow?
I mean,
This might be better Hexblow.
I mean,
yeah.
They generally serve the same purpose, but
yeah. I mean, Hexblow costs 3 though. This costs 4. And Hexblow strips on its own. This doesn't strip on its own. It needs support.
that's fair.
I think Vike is actually really good. Ophanimon. When Digivolving, if you have a Tamer, minus 5k for one of your opponent's Digimon, and all of your opponent's security, and Digimon get minus 2k DP when attacking. Seems okay. Doesn't seem very strong.
Yeah, they're playing really carefully with these minus DP effects now.
Yeah, it doesn't do much.
Alright, Seraphimon, when Digivolve, if you have a Tamer, heal 1. On delete, heal 1.
This seems kind of good for like security control.
Does this replace
The old Seraphimon?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
old Seraphimon
Yeah.
in any Hugh centric deck, this just replace the old Seraphimon, right?
Potentially, but that Seraphimon is seeing less and less play. I've been looking at a lot of security control lists from BT6, and Magna Angie are seeing less and less play.
Yeah, I know it doesn't see that much play anymore. I think yellow, just in general, just seeing less play in security control.
This could be enough for it to see play again, but heal 2 is pretty hot for like
Yeah.
how much it costs.
Alright. Hercules Kabuterimon, when Digivolving, if you have a Tamer, tap 1, and if it deletes a Digimon and survives, gain a memory. It's not bad.
It's a 3 evolve.
Yeah,
right?
it's a 3 cost flower cannon. It's not bad.
These aren't super impactful effects though.
No.
It could be. I mean, that's not a once per turn, right? On its gain of memory. I mean, I guess
It's
you can
not.
like just potentially
D-Scissor. Cyclone Kick.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. I mean, you can have something happen there. I guess.
Okay, Rosemon, Digisorption 2. Hell yeah, PogChamp, they didn't forget. And when Digivolving, if you have a Tamer, one of your opponent's Digimon can't attack or block. So it's just S2 Rosemon, but it costs 2 instead of 3.
If you Digisorb it,
Yeah, if you
that's
Digisorb it.
12k.
Yeah.
It's actually just Disorption support, which is nice to have. It might not be like super impactful now, but just in general, I just like to see more Digisorption card support.
It's nice to have it. Ceresmon
Yeah.
ever comes back into the fray.
For sure.
Yeah, or like if like we get another Ceresmon with Digisorption somehow, this could be potentially be C play.
Alright, Takuya. Play this card.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, so blah blah blah. Once per turn, you may place 5 cards with hybrid in its trait from your trash under this Tamer, and then Digivolve into EmperorGreymon. And then ESS, this Digimon gets plus 2,000 DP, and if it has 10,000 or more DP, it gets plus 1 security attack. Takuya is really good, and this is the why you want to play as many hybrids as you possibly can, because you just want to shove it all in immediately.
Yeah.
Have you seen the meme combo with this?
No, it's
With the ancient Garurumon? With the
the
ancient
thing you were
Greymon?
telling me about.
Was I telling you about
Yeah,
it? Or
you're telling me
earlier?
about it. Show me the video later. Show me the video later.
I don't know if it's a video. No, not that one. The different one.
Oh, okay.
With
Go
ancient
ahead.
Greymon.
Go ahead.
So, the actual evolution part is optional. So you can just stick sources into it and then not evolve.
Oh.
And then what you do, you stick a bunch of the promo Aguni under it, then evolve up to Aldamon for cheap, and then evolve into Ancient Greymon for free with a shit ton of hybrid sources to clear the security in one go.
That's really funny.
That's really funny, actually.
That's really funny. Alright. Tommy. On play, trash 3 sources and when attacking, Sorrow Blue. Solid, good. Okay. Very solid. Fucking Edgelord Koji. So instead of from trash, he shoves from hand, and then his ESS.
I think this. Yeah, I think this card is functionally worse than Takuya. I don't like it as strong.
You really?
I don't like it.
I like it just as much. I think having cards in hand is easier than getting cards into trash.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Yeah. And I like the gain 1 memory. I know it's not like as strong as +1 security attack. It does functionally make MagnaGarurumon a 3-cost evolution, which is really strong for when you're using this effect to bounce level 6s.
And it can't be blocked, which I feel like would come up in a lot of more situations than we would imagine.
Yeah. It can't be blocked. It's also going to come up a lot.
My concern with this card is if it gets removed, you drain your hand.
What do you mean, bro? You're bouncing your hand back.
Yeah. All your effects return your sources back to your hand.
Yeah.
Don't you only return like 2 though? With one with Magna and then one with the source, right? Don't you only return 2?
It's fine. By the time you're doing this, you probably still have 5 in hand.
It's blue, right? You have so many draw effects, right?
Like I think it hurts a lot. I think it hurts less than you imagine.
So, yeah.
All right. Zoe, if you it's TK for hybrids, so it's just good. It's just good in hybrid context. And then
yeah, I talked about this earlier.
Yeah.
Where you evolve Zephyrmon on top of this, and it's +6 KDP to security Digimon, which is actually kind of huge. It can stop some big threats like Jessamon.
All right, JP, if you Digivolve into a green Digimon, reduce the cost by 1. Pretty solid. No,
we were talking about this earlier with Llama when we were talking about Rhinocabaterimon. Evolve into Beetlemon for 1, evolve into Rhinocabaterimon for 1. That's super huge when you're using Rhinocabateri to swing in.
Yeah, and then you have the Tentomon underneath and everything, yeah.
All these tamer does a really good job of making the hybrid playstyle a lot more viable.
Alright, somebody said the whole Koichi thing is still a -3 in card advantage. Yeah, but you're cheating out a 6, so I think it's worth it. You're cheating out a 6 that has inherent removal, and I think that's really strong. Kota is a memory tamer on play, check top 4, add X-Antibody. We were talking about you only have the Doru line as far as X-Antibodies. Are we worried about consistency? Well, we have 2 searchers. We have Kota and Dorumon, so consistency should be okay, I'd imagine.
You can probably build a deck similar to how people build Jessamon.
Yeah, it would just
like
be
really
very
light on Digimon and like huge on like consistency boosting cards like memory boosts and tamers.
Yeah.
And you know what? X-Antibody is black, and it's also, if it's unpopular, it's gonna be dirt cheap. So you pick up everything for like $10. Just wait for it to get support, right?
Okay, Koichi, on play, draw 1, discard 1, on delete, on ESS on delete, gain a memory. This came up a lot with Ancient Sphinxmon and Rihimon swinging into security and dying. This was actually a really good ESS, especially with Analog Young Boy. Card's pretty good.
Just solid. Like all these things are solid.
If only I can make that I probably need to just readjust my deck, but if only I can make that more consistent, where I just like evolve to Rihimon and swing and gain a bunch of value.
Okay, finally we're on the options. I'm so hungry, guys. It's been like 2.5 hours. I'm so fucking hungry. Flame Memory Boost.
You didn't eat before starting?
No, I got home and I immediately started streaming, dude. I was way too excited.
Yeah.
Okay. Blue Nume said in chat, I've tried the X-Antibody deck, and it's pretty consistent to get the sources you need with just the Doru line. Fuck yeah, dude. Nice. Alright, Flame Memory Boost. One of your Digimon gets +1 security attack. Generic, really simple. I'm down. I'm a fan.
I don't hate it. I think it's fine.
The issue with this one and the other memory boost that you see, you'll find in the set is that you have to like not end your turn, which is different from like a lot of the other memory boosts that allows you to just use it to pass turn.
Wait, what?
No,
I get you. I get you, man.
Yeah, it doesn't end your turn. What the hell are you using it?
Right. No, I get you, man. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's fair. Fire Drake Strike. Choose one of your Digimon with hybrid. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with DP less than or equal to the chosen. I think this is really good. I think this is really good, right?
This is really good because it's really good because it's red, and red just get DP for like free. Yeah. Right. So this is just like this can literally be 4 costs elite of 15k, right? Like that.
If you're on Aldemon's already 12k Aldemon's 12, so you immediately delete like most 6s.
Yeah, this guy is just
I just want to say this is win more, but like Omnimon BT1 proved that like effects like this aren't necessarily win more because you're playing aggressive, but you need to like not die to your opponent's game plan either.
I don't think this is win more. I think this is just it's a 4-cost remove essentially anything.
Yeah,
yeah,
you
you
have
can,
this on board.
I think the security
I
effect is
think-
also really strong. Playing it security for
Security
free.
deck's really good.
Yeah.
Security for free.
Yeah, I think you can go into like Automon swing for 12k and then pop something and pass turn.
Yeah, I think that's really strong.
Yeah.
But it seems to be the direction the removal is going is where it's like
Yeah.
cheap, but like archetype specific because you got this and you got Brave Metal in this set.
Yeah, like what is even running Gaia Force these days outside of security control, right? Like
Yeah, I think they're avoiding making
I
more
think
cards
some
put into
just-
security control, but making everything super specific to archetypes.
yeah.
I think some Jess variants are still playing Gaia Force because it's like really strong in the mirror.
Yeah, it's C play, but it's not like it's a card
It's
that,
not a
like-
staple. It's not a staple anymore.
Yeah,
Which I think it's fine. I think it's fine that it's not a staple
Yeah.
anymore. I think choosing
Yeah,
to
'cause
whether
it
to
still has a
opt into
home.
it is good. Like it's deck expression. We always talk about this. Digimon is so fucking good at like having you get creative with your decks.
Well, the other thing that make it good card design is you're not power creeping the old card because Gaia Force is still a generic A cost. So if you just want a generic remove anything, it exists. Nothing is like effectively like quote unquote power creeping it without you using it in specific scenario or specific deck, right? So that's just good card design.
Okay. Gigastorm. Delete up to 2 of your opponent's Digimon with 8,000 DP or less.
It's pretty cool.
This
I
is
can see
like-
it being played
in security control,
security
right?
control,
Yeah.
but at the
Yeah.
same time, it kind of competes with Atomic Blaster, which
Mhm.
costs less, but like deletes less.
Right.
I mean, for 2 more, you're deleting a whole another like 8k DP,
Yeah.
which is pretty hot.
So Atomic Blaster go wide better, and this is for more like
Yeah.
kill medium thing. So that's
Yeah,
If
but
that-
killing 2 medium things. When does opponent have like 2 medium things on board if they're not like just bricked specifically?
Yeah.
it's just it's very meta specific. And this doesn't even remove something like I guess this is good for removing when Dark Knight gets his 2 body.
Oh, true.
The big
Wait,
the
it's
big
the
thing-
anime. Right now, JK.
Fuck. What was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought.
Uh,
Oh yeah. Security control. You'd think you'd run this in security control, but security control has moved away from running red.
Yeah.
In favor of
Yeah,
just
They're
running
doing like
and
black, yellow. Yeah.
Yeah, they just go yellow, right? They just go yellow.
Okay. Blue Hawaii Death. Hell yeah, dude. I love this card.
yellow.
Right, this guy's so cool. Like
For this turn, one of your Digimon gets plus 3,000. It can attack unsuspended Digimon with no sources.
I think this is really cool.
This is a really cool card. I like this card a lot.
Yeah.
What is
Yo,
this?
like-
Judgment Blade for blue.
It is Judgment Blade for blue.
It's hard removal. It's hard removal for blue. That's not like bounce to hand or bottom deck with condition.
It's flower cannon. It's flower cannon for
Somebody
blue.
said Gigastorm is 7 costs, so it's a Musketeer card.
Kind of. If you're running the red musketeer.
Yeah, I'm like. do
It
you
depends on
want
your version of the musketeer.
Yeah.
Because I generally played like the purple version that only runs purple
Yeah.
options and like get Wolfstromer. And that's it. Because you don't forget you still need the color. So unless you're running specifically Magna-Kid, maybe you're running like a Magna-Kid deck specifically, that would run Gigastorm for sure. Outside of that, you're not running it probably.
Alright, but yeah, Blue Hawaii Death, I think this card actually is really good, and especially in Source Strip, because you fucking struggle to remove bodies, so here you go. Here's your solution. Happy Hanukkah.
It's just so cool.
Alright, Starlight Velocity. You may play 1 Tamer or 1 card with Hybrid from one of your sources.
I love this card.
So,
It's a 3 cost Kaiser Nail for hybrids, yeah.
Yeah, 3 cost Kaiser Nail
Yeah.
hybrids. So cool. And
I'm streaming
a
right now,
huge
what's up?
fan- Yeah, I'm a huge fan of any Kaiser Nail.
Alright.
hold up. You Koji to evolve MagnaGarurumon. Put MagnaGarurumon in source play
Yep.
for 3. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I like
two
that. You can
MagnaGarurumon.
It's not specific. It's not specific to anything other than hybrid. It doesn't have a cost condition or anything.
Dude, you can Starlight Velocity the MagnaGarurumon from the he's just taking off his armor, bro.
Wait. Susano's not hybrid, is he?
No, he's not.
It's not.
He's not.
That-
we already talked about
He's a
this on
mega.
stream. Yeah.
It's sad.
It's,
Alright, but yeah, Starlight Velocity is a Kaiser Nail for hybrids. That's really cool. I can vibe with that. Tidal Wave.
Tidal Wave.
Choose up to 2 of your Digimon cards. And then play them as
double Kaiser Nail.
It's double Kaiser Nail, baby.
guys, you know what's gonna happen, right? We need to make a purple Melga deck so you can abuse this card, right? Wait, does Melga play anything other than purple? I forgot.
No.
Sad.
Oh wait, which Melga? Promo Melga?
Yeah.
Promo, I think it's purple specific.
Yeah, it's purple specific.
But you can play this in Musketeers if you have a blue source. But like setting that up is kind of difficult.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody said.
And, like, and then actually having a payout for this is also hard to do because you need 2 sources to actually play.
And you're gonna digiburst it away.
You evolve up to 7, like go Deputy, Gundra, Zwart, and then use Tidal Wave off of Bellstar. Then maybe this is value, but that's super difficult to set up.
Okay.
I just want to make this card work.
Somebody said, didn't they announce another Musketeer? They announced an anti-Musketeer, ironically.
Yeah.
Revenge Kid is not actually a Musketeer. He doesn't have the typing.
No, he is out to end the Musketeers.
Yeah.
Alright, but yeah, Tidal Wave is such a cool card. I want to make this card work too. Ultra Turbulence. One of your opponent's Digimon and all of their security gets minus 3k.
Power Crypt Heaven's Charm.
It's Heaven's Charm, yeah.
Yeah.
Power Crypt Heaven's Charm.
Alright, Electric Rush. This card is cracked. This card is really good.
I think this card's insane.
2 cost, give 3000 DP, and if you're at exactly 3 security, unsuspend 1.
This is so cool.
This card is so good. Lord Nightmon restand. Fucking Kazuchimon restand. Like this card is good. This card is really good.
Digimon, yes.
Kazuchimon.
It's 2 costs. It's also 2 costs, so it works exactly well with Blinding Light. Because Blinding Ray, you can Blinding Ray into this.
It works exactly well with Pulsemon. Swing, gain 2 memory, play this.
Yep. Okay, somebody said check. There's a red Musketeer. Yeah, this Musket. Wait, whoops.
It's not a Musketeer.
It's not a Musketeer. It is a Dragonkin. It is a Dragonkin. It is the anti-Musketeer.
Yeah, the card also literally fucked Musketeer decks.
Yeah, Electric Rush.
I think a lot of people. I've heard a lot of people suggest that you run this in Musketeer to avoid decking out. I don't know if that's going to be viable. Like maybe if you're fighting specifically like security control where you're actually risking losing that way, maybe. But
you run this in Musketeer for the mirror, so you can make the game last longer.
Maybe it's like you're undoing your own win condition at the same time too. So like you do this, and then you kind of screw yourself over for the next several turns.
I didn't say to win. I said make the game last longer.
All right. Quali. I'm not even gonna try, guys.
Quali Allies Blast.
Okay. When using this card from your hand, its memory cost is equal to your security minus 1. One of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3000 DP, and then one of your Rasenmon gets plus 1 security attack.
What?
It's too.
This is a really what card?
Yeah, it's like why?
Attack? You can't even use this to set up an OTK like you can with Kazuchi.
Yeah, first of all, why is it minus 3k only, and then why is it like Rasenmon specific?
Guys,
for like
minus 3k. What is that supposed to do?
Let's just pretend that card's not real.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you can go like
it's literally
to Rasen for like 1 Digiburst for minus 12, and you use this to go all the way to minus 15 and kill a level 7.
That's for the rush option. Yellow had to give up the other 2 options slot to set. This is what it is.
All right, Thunder Laser. If you have a Digimon with hybrid or 10 warriors in its name, suspend 1. Simple, clean. It's a 1-cost flower cannon. Simple and clean. Amazing.
1-cost flower cannon with a worse security check.
It's fine.
Worse security, yeah.
Okay, Dino Memory Boost. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, and then you get the Memory Boost effect. It's a 3-cost flower cannon that acts as a memory booster. I think this is pretty solid. I think you'll oftentimes have 3 memory anyway. Especially in the context when you're gonna be playing Gotcha Green most likely with this. So you're gonna start your turn on 3, and then you're gonna look and yeet.
Yeah. I have to see the new green deck because right now it's difficult to get 3 memory with green sometimes.
Yeah.
So it can get awkward.
Specifically tamer.
Yeah. It can get really awkward.
I think this card will come up. Albeit I also think the other memory boost is still fine because green is a consistency fucking mess. Mugen. Alright. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. That Digimon doesn't unsuspend during your opponent's next is unsuspended.
Hey,
Forbidden Temptation.
4 costs. Forbidden Temptation.
Yeah, it's Forbidden Temptation.
Yeah.
It's kind of better because, suspending it means you can, trigger your own effects that require suspending Digimon or just attack it.
I like how this set option for green is just different variation. Of
Blue Nume said this is a good card. Why is this a good card? Give me the sauce, bro. Why is this a good card? Give me the sauce. Alright, moving on. Metal Cannon. 2 costs. Choose one of your X-Antibodies. Digimon X-Antibody. Draw 1 for every source it has.
Cracked.
Cracked.
Nut.
This card's fucking cracked, dude. What the fuck? Draw 7. Go.
I saw draw multiple cards, and that was already a fail.
All right, Pride Memory Boost. Reveal top 3. You may play one black. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, this is for the Dark
Oh.
Knight.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it's really cool.
No, this is really
You
good.
do this. You evolve Rookie turn 1, and then you play this to get the what was it? The Deadly Axe off its effect. Then you next turn move up, evolve into Skull Knight using this to ensure that you have the memory to do so.
This is Pride Memory Boost is really good. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I can vibe with that. Okay, Brave Metal. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon that costs 6 or less. If you have a card with 5 or more sources, you can delete one of your opponent's Digimon without X-Antibody.
Great.
It's a really easy Gaia Force. A 5-cost Gaia Force. Really good.
Black option. This set is insane.
Okay. Calling from the Darkness. I like this art a lot.
This is a funny card.
Delete one of your Digimon, then return up to 2 purples from your trash to your hand. Is this good?
Yeah.
Fitting that has Drakmon in the art because Drakmon can pull it back from your trash, which then you can kill the Drakmon with it to pull it back into your hand. So it's an infinite loop technically.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's cool.
Be aware when you give purple 10 memory, they'll get a lot of cards.
Schwartz,
Don't try it.
I'm not gonna try.
Black Theorem.
Black Theorem? Is that what we're calling it?
Yeah.
Wait, somebody said
That's what it means.
Pride Memory Boost also grabs MagnaGarurumon and CommandDramon. That's lit.
Oh, it does.
That's
it
lit.
does. That's really cool.
Mekanori gang. Wait. Let me check actually.
Nori is 4 cost, yeah.
Yeah.
Black. Wait, how do I search by cost? Can I search by cost? I can't.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoops.
It's gonna do all of them at once.
No,
There you
that's
go.
fine. Okay, which Machmon? Okay.
Machmon.
That's really good. Mekanori, Golemon, yeah. Not bad. Not bad targets.
Ooh, 2 different Kurosaris.
Yeah, even grab the Kurosari's. Oh, double 3 costs.
Black is so cool this set.
As far as 3 costs go,
Super
oh,
Gaia
Sonorizamon.
Mm.
You can grab Sonorizamon.
Mm-hmm.
You would trigger the Monitamons.
It does activate. It does activate on play.
It does activate on play. That is correct.
Oh, can you use this on Dorugreymon?
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. You can trigger Dorugreymon. Nice. Okay. Where was I? For each Digimon with hybrid and its trait and tamer you have, delete one of your opponent's level 5 or lower. This is nice.
Yeah, it is.
I can get behind this.
I don't know. I feel like it's a little too situational
Yeah,
at the same time.
it's
This is nice
situational,
for,
but I like the effect. I do like the effect.
All right.
Maybe you can turn Plutomon into Shine Greymon, sort of, with it.
All right.
Because you don't have to it doesn't have to be specifically hybrids. You can use tamers instead.
Yeah.
Dead or alive. You may play. Okay, so an 8-cost option. You may play 1 purple level 5 from your trash without paying its cost. If there are 10 or more, you may play 1 Lucemon.
This card is basically for specifically Susanoomon Chaos mode, but there are other things you can do with it. You can use it to play Chimeramon from your trash.
Wait. It triggers on play.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the difference between it and Necrophobia. You're paying 3 extra to play to trigger your on play effect.
Wow. Somebody said Pride Memory Boost, since it discards the remaining top 3, you can set up D-Brigade.
Yeah.
That's funny.
True.
Yeah, Dead or Alive is pretty cool, actually.
The funny thing you can do with it is playing it. Use it with Cerberusmon Werewolf mode. in Game 1 Memory.
Oh, true. +1.
+1, baby. Yeah, good luck setting that up. I hate how inconsistent that combo is.
Okay. Evolution Ancient. If you have a Digimon with hybrid and its trait, you may play this option without meeting its color cost. Or color requirement. And its effect is your level 4 Digimon can Digivolve into a card with a matching color and 10 warriors.
Yeah, this makes Ancients a lot more playable. Especially like ones like Ancient Bocomon, Ancient Troyamon, Ancient Sphinxmon. And you don't even need to be specifically playing hybrids. White isn't too difficult to trigger because Analog Boy is such a generically useful tamer to have.
Yeah. This is really good card in general.
Yeah, it's just a really good card.
All right, Lucemon Chaos mode. You guys can talk about this.
I have no idea how to feel about this card.
Yeah,
I tried playing in the deck and it hasn't come up that much, but it the times it has come up the most is when I get Dead or Alive in Security, in which case this card is like absolutely nutty insane.
Yeah, I'm so conflicted on this. So initially, I was gonna hold my thought until we see other cards, and now that we saw all the cards, I just don't know how this deck like function. Like I don't know how to go about building this deck for it to not be like some jank RNG thing. It's just like
yeah. My initial impression is that like why not just play Bellstar? And like
Yeah.
the answer to that is that you don't have to run options, so you can splash this in other decks. But what are those decks?
yeah,
right?
like what are those decks? Because a lot of the good purple decks are option decks anyways, and it's just like, well, I mean, this is neat, but
I mean, there's could be something out there. I'm theorizing like Anubis Lusa with this, right? You know, you go to the Anubis, you provide the Lusa, then for 7 you go into this, and that sounds like a pretty good value act, honestly. I think the biggest issue is that like reducing its play cost for 10 cards in trash isn't a lot. It feels so pathetic when you're comparing it to Bellstar specifically.
I don't even really consider that effect like as real. I think it's more so like you can if you play deck. What if you play yellow to cheat out Lucemon and you splash this in?
Could.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be playable. I just think we just haven't like theorized how yet because
I think
deck building isn't like an instant process. So I can't look at this deck and go instantly. Okay, this is how I'm gonna build.
Is Cherubi level 3 specific to purple?
No.
No, you can Cherubi out Lucemons.
Okay. So that does kind of work like lore wise, right? So like maybe you can do like maybe you can do some jank Cherubimon deck that try to cheat out Lucemon and then tempo into this.
It sounds extremely high roll though.
Yeah,
And at the same time,
that's the
7 is a lot to pay.
That's the but that's also the problem, right? Like every time you come up with like an idea for that work around this card, you're just like, wait, that's kind of high roll. So it's just like that's where I'm at on this card right now.
Somebody said Digivolve over Lucemon and then Kaiser nail him out.
I mean that's cool. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
All right, and then finally the last card in BT7 because I am fucking starving right now. Susanoomon.
I really like it.
Yeah, it's nice.
You may Digivolve this card
case.
from your hand onto one of your tamers as if that tamer was a level 6 by placing 10 tamer cards and or hybrids with their traits from your hand or trash at the bottom of your deck. Security attack +2 and when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon.
Playable in basically any color.
You can play it in
basically any hybrid.
Okay, guys. I think the really important thing that we have to understand about Susanoomon is that you can play this in multicolored decks. When you play Lord Knight Mastemon, or like EmperorGreymon blue-green, a really annoying thing that would come up often is that like, oh, if I play like Chaosmon, I can't Digivolve into Chaosmon off of my Mastemon, or if I go to the Zor, I can't go into Zor off of my Lord Knight. Susanoomon fixes these issues. He is pressure, he is removal, and he works on both.
Even as generic card, right? Like, he's great. Like, I mean, he's not amazing for 7 costs. He's decent. He's delete, and then he has 3 security. Like, he doesn't dodge removal or anything. But so generically, he's okay. But like you said, his value come in him being able to work in multicolor deck, and his other big thing is like this card. This card represent just like a comeback mechanic, right? Like your board can be gone, and you have a tamer on board, and you'll be like, well, here's my tamer. My tamer become a level 7. I get tempo back. It's just a really cool card design wise. Its effect by itself is not like insane, but it's just like a really cool like the fact that you can just tempo back the game with a tamer.
All right.
Also, green, yellow, and purple hybrid decks. They don't have a finisher in like Kaiser or Magna.
Right.
Here you go. Here's your finisher.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Does the
I think
new
a really big thing you can use Mega Digimon Fusion.
somebody
tamer.
somebody asked, does the new Lucemon work with Megazoo? I don't know, does it?
Is Megazoo a deck? I mean, I haven't seen it anymore in favor of security control.
How do you feel about playing something for 14 in this meta? Is my
I
question.
know, right? 14.
Oh,
Yeah,
even
Megazoo doesn't
11.
feel trash.
Yeah, like when you play like the reason Megazoo doesn't get play in BT06 meta is because when you play something and you pass over 8 memory, your opponent kills you. And this card is like it's okay, but even at 10 trash it still costs 11.
Okay, so what the Megazoo thing? The Megazoo strength is playing Megas and going into powerful level 7s to maintain 10. Lucemon's level 5 actually, which is kind of awkward for that.
Yeah, and so you have to run level 6 purple Digimon without on-play effect to get value for evolution. So it's just like it's kind of weird. It's awkward. It's not a great card to play by itself, and it doesn't scale.
Somebody said play the new Lucamon in Mastemon Yellow, and somebody said the new Lucamon works with Anubis Great or Moste Great.
Yeah, I mean,
we already mentioned that could be the way that you make Lucamon work. I haven't tried it yet, but I definitely will try it. There's a lot of things to try. Right now, I'm building purple hybrids. Then I'm gonna try like Ancient Sphinxmon Dandevi.
Yeah, we're not calling.
Eventually, I'll try to make Lucamon work.
Yeah, neither Tesla and I are calling the card bad. It's just awkward.
Okay, so guys, I have a couple of questions that I'm gonna ask the both of you because Llama fucking died or something. All right, question number 1: what color, in your opinion, from best to worst, ranking wise, which made out the best and what made out the worst?
Are we looking at just the set? Or
Just the set. Just the set.
I think black and red are tied for me in terms of winning the set.
Ooh, interesting.
I think red and blue are tied.
I think it's red and blue for me.
Waymon I think Waymon really bumps up blue.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. I think I'm just biased toward black because it's so cool.
It's so cool.
Yeah, red, blue, and black, clear winners here.
The design wise, like maybe black is not power wise not the strongest card, but like in terms of like design wise and supporting the color and set up the color for the future, like the black cards in this set are absolutely insane. Like most of the black cards in this set are just good cards. That like you look very few black cards in this set that you just look at and you're like, man, that's a like irrelevant or a bad card, right? It's like most of the black cards in this set are just good, and like even if they're not they're not gonna be meta defining now. They're gonna support black into future set that make the color as a whole better. So that's my reasoning for putting it over blue. I think like the blue support in the set is really cool and it's good, but blue is already in a good spot, and I don't think like meta wise these cards are gonna like improve blue over its current position, right? I think red is really good and it offers like a alternative playstyle versus Jesmon. It's probably worse than Jesmon, but it's just an alternative playstyle that's really good. That's my reasoning for putting black over blue anyways, but we can say all three colors are made it out really well, right?
Okay. And then your bottom 3, how are we arranging them?
I'm not sure. I feel like purple will be slightly ahead green and yellow, but I'm biased.
Yeah, I think purple is slightly ahead.
Maybe because I just know how to like evaluate purple better than green and yellow. I barely play those colors.
So somebody said, I just came here wanting to ask for Lucamon, LOL. Has anyone mentioned Lucamon being played with Kaiser now? Yep, somebody did mention that. And they said, wait, black is good here?
Yeah.
I think it's at least high tier 2. I think I could see it being in tier 1, honestly. When I started, okay, reminder, this morning I read the entire list. I speed read this shit in 5 minutes. And so I was just like, okay. I mean, the set's like cool, I guess. And now that I've like thoroughly looked at it, this set is really cool. This set is really cool, dude.
Like design wise, this set is so cool. Like so many interesting effects and so many cool effects. I think this is a great set.
So James said black, blue, red are like his top 3, and then like purple, green, yellow are his bottom. Tessero, how do you feel?
I think purple is better than green and yellow. I think if I have to pick between green and yellow, I say green is probably made out worse.
Okay. That's fair. All right, Tessero, how do you feel?
It'd be like blue, black, red, then purple, yellow, green.
Okay.
So you like black better?
I really like the yellow stuff here. Yeah, I like black better than red. I think black has a lot of potential. Red has a lot of. Red looks really strong. I don't see a lot of like.
That is true.
Being, like really new.
It's not different, right? Like you're playing, even if you're playing this red deck versus the Jesmon deck, what you're doing is like doesn't feel different, right?
I just Unga Bunga.
Yeah.
New forms of Unga Bunga.
That's just red, though. We can't really blame it. It is what it is. It's true to itself.
I really like what Blue's doing in this set. I really like King Waymon. I think he's really strong. I think MagnaGarurumon's kind of underrated. I think he's really strong.
Agreed.
The Waymon stuff is just so cool.
Oh my god, you should have seen our games earlier, dude. I was popping off on it, dude. It was so good.
Yeah, because you kept drawing the nuts, and I kept drawing not anything.
What were you playing Waymon into?
I was playing purple hybrids.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my personal tier list on terms of who I think made out like a fucking bandit. I think blue is the winner of this set. I love the blue support so fucking much. I think black is my second, and then red, and then I think it goes... Okay, it ironically goes green, purple, yellow for me.
Really?
I bitched about green a lot, but like I actually do think there's some potential somewhere in the gacha. I think
Kazuchi is really good.
I think being able to cheat out a 6 one turn ahead of your opponent has a lot of merit.
So, but what happened if you don't hit it?
I mean, you're probably gonna hit it. I'd be surprised if you don't.
Between like Tordo,
Between
and,
Tordo, Gatsu, Koro, and then top 3, I'd be really surprised if you didn't hit it.
That's actually a good point. You know, that's a good point. Yellow just kind of doesn't do anything this set, huh?
No, Yellow.
I think Kazuchi does a lot.
I think Kazuchi does a lot. I agree. I think Kazuchi's actually really good now that I look at it like from a different perspective. I think it does quite a bit, but I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, it's all based on our own bias. I think Kazuchi does a lot. I feel like it might do a lot more than green, but like I play purple, so like whatever they're doing, I'm just gonna vengeance over it.
God, fuck you, Tessera. fuck you.
I mean, look at gacha. Like, you all require you to attack, and you don't have any way to unsuspend. So I'm just gonna go Devimon swing.
Omnimon X can evolve from defeat. That is correct. That is correct. Ooh, Desi's in the chat. Desi said, "Good morning, nerd. Green hybrids is ratchet, fast, and funny." Fuck yeah, dude. Somebody said, "I think green just got a gimmick, and it's not a good gimmick." I didn't think it's a good gimmick either. But, I still think being able to cheat out a 6 one turn faster is pretty powerful. So we'll see. I need to test it. I
don't think it's a bad gimmick. It's a gimmick that's existed and people have had success with.
Okay, here's my question to you guys. Rather than say who won, do you think any color just didn't get good support this set? Or you think every color got good support?
I'm biased. I'm always biased, dude. I think every set of Digimon is fucking cracked. I'm not the person you ask this. I'm too much of a Digimon fan to ever go, that set sub dick, dude.
I'm not saying it's a bad set, but you think any color this set just didn't get good cards?
I think yellow has the most I think yellow has the most awkward support, but like that's about it. I think everything else is like pretty good. I think green and yellow got really awkward support, but green's awkward support has like high ceiling, so it makes up for it.
I don't know. I'm also start between green and yellow in that sense. Like green is stuck with cards with like Triceramon, which don't do anything, and we're pretty iffy about cards like and Saberleomon also doesn't do anything. We're pretty iffy about cards like Dinorex and Ibanwu. And yellow's cards that aren't Kazuchimon are all kind of not looking super hot either.
They're kind of
But I think Kazuchimon just sort of like carries the color for this set at least.
I think the selling point that green has over yellow this set is how high the ceiling can reach.
I will say I do think Ancient Beetle is better than Ancient
Troya.
For sure.
Yeah.
No, the yellow one.
Oh, Ancient.
Ancient
Iris?
Yeah. Ancient Iris might be the worst.
Ancient we've seen so far. Yeah.
So.
As much as I hype up DP boosting security Digimon, I don't think Iris is the way to do it.
Somebody
it's
said,
too expensive.
I really wish Eosmon got more support. It did! It's right here! XD. Desi said, too bad there's no tourneys for green to win/lose. Desi, you're winning in my heart. Okay.
Oh, actually, we know who lost this set. It's Eosmon.
It's Eosmon. Eosmon lost the set.
Yeah.
Be careful about saying that around here. Eosmon isn't welcomed around these parts. Eosmon cupped green out of BT6. I'll fucking fight Eos. Okay. I actually think I have a really cracked Eosmon list, ironically. I just... Oof.
By cracked,
I can't wait for next set already.
Duskmon counterpart. Do you think Duskmon will be black or purple? I think it'll be purple.
Purple?
Wait.
Yeah.
Black did get a hybrid.
Mm-hmm.
Black Grumblemon.
Yeah,
the ones in the air is Ancient Wisemon and its hybrids.
I think Mercury's a black. I think Mercury's
black or purple, and I can't tell. I mean, because he's the Spirit of Steel.
Realistically,
but there's a lot of aspects of him that are very purple.
Yeah. Well, realistically, I thought Grumblemon was gonna be in red. They might have. There was an argument to where like black is like the technology color, like like metal technology color, and they just don't put spirit there. And just leave one color without spirit, which is weird, but they could have gone down that route. So, but it makes sense for them to put him of all the other hybrid here.
Okay.
The Grumple is Earth, and I think they put Earth in black.
I
feels like we got a lot bunch of the Earth.
We have literally the
Sun
Sunoriza, the Goleys, all of them. Yeah.
You know what's funny though? I thought like the Boatman line was gonna be in yellow, and then like the Kazumon line was gonna be in green. So the
No, I knew Kazemon was gonna be yellow because it's Tinkermon. I knew that shit. I saw that shit coming a mile away, bro.
Yeah. It makes sense when you remember that Kazemon's Japanese name is Fairymon.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know it makes sense. It's just like theme wise. I think.
All right. I'm actually starving right now, guys. We hit 58 viewers. Thank you everyone for coming out to watch the set review. This will all be on YouTube archive, so don't worry if you missed some of it. You can see all of our amazing shit takes. All right. Thank you guys for coming, and
you can reference all this in trash talk us when we're wrong.
It's fine. It's fine. You guys can fight me on this. Okay, real quick. I don't want to play Japanese formats because then when I play English formats, I get burned out, and I'm like, fuck, dude. I don't want to play English formats anymore, and then it hurts my competitive performance because I'm like, I'm not putting in as much practice because I'm just so fucking bored. So I didn't touch set 6. I tried really hard not to play Jessmon. I slipped up, bro. I played a game of Waymon, and I was just the power.
I asked you for it.
You did. It was so fun. I should play more Japanese formats, man. Fuck English, dude. Get me out, dude. Get me out. I should move to Japan.
We'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. The Set 5 just has to power through, and then we'll get there.
Something worldwide.